What's up?
Yo, yo.
Let's see if I can hear everybody all right.
Gentlemen,
Make
Welcome,
sure the
welcome to
sound is up.
2023, first episode.
What's up, fellas? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Good to be back. Good
I
to be
was
back.
I was hyped seeing the new intro.
Ah, dude, new intro, dope. You killed it.
Dude,
Killed it.
honestly, like, for real, it caught me a little off guard because, like, it's been so long since we've been on. I was like, wait, okay. But, dude, it got me so hyped, man. I was
It's
like, bobbing
dope,
my
dude.
head.
Blitz killed it with that one, man. Murdered.
Hell
it.
yeah, he did.
It's dope. Dude.
Appreciate it.
Like, dope, man. What's been going on, man? How was your guys' Christmas, New Year's, all that stuff, bros? What the fuck?
It wasn't that bad, man. I mean, I had a good Christmas. I
Yeah.
was off a couple of days, spent it with the wife, the kids.
Nice.
It was really relaxing. I
That's
guess
good.
you could say.
Same.
That's all
Yeah.
you can really ask for is it was chill. Like,
Yeah.
it's the main thing, man. How about you, Green? What would you get into?
Yeah, so I went back to Statesville Saturday night, spent Christmas Eve and Christmas Day with my family.
Nice.
I had to come back Sunday night because I had to be back at work Monday morning, but
Right.
it is what it is. I had a good Christmas. Spent it with my family, and my brother and his wife came down from Raleigh. So
Oh, dope.
Nice.
yeah, it was
That's
good. It
dope.
was good to see everybody.
That's real dope. Let's see if I got enough light. Trying to make sure my light is shining right. Yeah, man, it was cool for me, man. I don't go back to work until Tuesday, so I've been on that real stuff, man. It's been I needed it, man. I needed the breather.
Yeah,
Went back, hung with
everyone
my dad,
does.
my mother-in-law, and it was fun, man. I had a good time. It was cool.
Nice.
Cool.
It was easy to find things there. I mean, I had everything, but it's so cool to go to the Midwest and just walk in the store and shit's just there. Like, that's what's up, man.
Mhm.
Hey, B, what's up?
There he is.
What's
What's
up,
up,
fellas?
brother? What's going on, man?
What's cracking?
How was your Christmas and New Year's, AB? How'd it go,
What's
man?
up?
Good?
It was
Being
cool. It was
pros.
cool. Spent time with the boys. It was real good.
Right.
Spent time with
That's
the little
good.
boys.
That's good, man. Right. You can't really complain about a Christmas being good like that. You know what I'm saying? Was there anything surprise gifts that you guys got, or anything like that kind of was like, oh man, I got a surprise gift or something?
Mine wasn't a surprise. Mine was just more funny. My wife was like, I buy toys almost every day. She was like, Christmas is for clothes.
Damn, hit you with that.
I mean, she was the one that got me the Mystic Legion Santa Claus and the Baraka anyway, but still, like,
Oh,
it was just funny. It was hilarious.
oh nice. Let me see. Clintastic's already here. What's up, man?
What's up, dude?
What's up?
Hey, what's
It's your boys
cracking?
back in effect.
What
You
up?
know who's up in here.
Wepa.
That's right. That's right.
There he is.
What's going on, man? Hope you guys had a good Christmas and New Year's and everything, fun and all that stuff. Man, yeah, it was cool. It's good, man. I can't complain. Got a ton of stuff that came in and showed up while I was gone.
Christmas 2.0.
Yeah, Christmas.
Right.
So I'm opening up this guy for Blitz tonight because he wanted.
Oh,
me to-
Constantine?
Yeah, he wanted to
Yes.
open him.
Nice.
Tonight.
Sick.
Alex, Zombie Clown. He's been like, I love that he's getting back into the toy groove and the purchases. So he hit me up. He was like, bro, thinking of getting Constantine and the Crow, and he mentioned a few other figures. And I'm like, let me know if you get Constantine because I'm like really close. I don't like some of the face sculpts that he comes with because it's, I don't know. Remember we were talking about it.
Yes.
But I'm like, I want a Constantine figure.
He's dope, dude. I think he's dope. Like, I think he's good for Mezco. Like, he's not overly stylized. He's actually just Constantine. It's just.
But he enabled me because I ordered the Crow.
Yes, dude.
Oh,
Dude,
So
his
it's coming.
crow shots were on point.
Yes, the Crow. That I want to. Okay, there's a little story behind that. I want to get that Crow, but it's weird for me to get that Crow, and that being is that one of my good friends, my really good friends, back in the day, his sister was engaged to Brandon, and so I met him. So I
Oh,
know.
wow.
So I was gonna go to their wedding, but of course he passed, and so it I don't know. It's weird. I don't know if I can own that figure without it feeling kind of weird. If that makes any sense, it's like I'm
Yeah.
just like a little doll of a dude I knew. I don't know. If that,
It's badass though, man.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. It's tempting, but it's like it's kind of. This
And
seems a little weird.
And like they didn't skimp on the accessories at
No,
all.
dude.
No, man.
Not at all. Not at all. It's a dope figure, man. I just don't. I might live vicariously to you guys. It's just a little bit weird. It'd almost be like having a voodoo doll, man.
Fucking Thor.
Yeah. Something like that. I don't know, man. Toy Addict says, AB, about to drop them 16. Oh man! And he says the side cutter is his favorite. He's been killing it. Everybody's shots I've seen with the side cutter is dope, dude. He ordered Crow too. Now, Toy Addict, did you modify the elbows on your side cutter? Because some people did that because the elbows are really kind of weird. So I don't know. I don't know if anybody, he does look like a dope fig. I got the Atticus Necroverse, so I'm good with kind of weird, scary dudes. And then, of course, I got Alien and Predators. So they're good for me. Alien and Predators are going to do it, so it's all good. But, yeah, man. So our guest, Conexus is here, man, joining us tonight. And so, without any further ado, let's go ahead and bring him in, man. Let's bring him into the house, into the lazy.
Let's go.
In that laziness. What's going on?
Can he hear us? There we go.
Yes.
There he is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he can hear us.
Yeah. Can you hear us? 'Cause he's there. The mic's on.
Can you hear us?
Now
No, he's frozen.
Looks like.
Blink twice if you need
Oh
help.
shit.
Try and jump out and come right back in. See if you can. That works. Like we'll let you jump in because it so far I'm gonna think it's not on our end because I got the new computer, so this shit's running smooth.
Yeah, everything else is good on my end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. It might be location.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Collectible?
Yo.
Yo.
Yeah, he's there. We just can't. He's froze.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I don't know if he can hear us. Maybe try backing out and then coming back in.
Yeah. Can you send him a message?
Log out and log back in.
Yeah, I'm trying to do it right now too.
Yeah, log out and then log back in. That way it's a fresh load up. Because it should be good to go.
I'm just waiting for him to respond.
And nah, man, what's up, Collectible? Man, you, hey, dude, your building skills are getting crazy, bro. Collectible's not playing around. What the? What is it doing? Voodoo.
Plant-based Legos.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But nah, man. Other than that, man, it does feel good to be back. It feels good to be in the toys. I'm ready, man. What was cool though is that I just loaded up on shots over the past go. Like I got so many shots done, dude. It's fun because you get the time away and you just don't have to do anything. You're not working. You just like dig hard, and then when you do your vacational parts, you dig hard. It's fun, man. So I'm excited, man. It's like it's good. And I want to try some different things. I know 88 Figs was trying some different stuff with his shots and stuff. I want to try some different stuff too, like more storytelling or something with it. I don't know. We'll see.
You guys ever had a figure and like you go back to it and you're like, shit, why didn't I shoot this figure more?
Yeah. What you
Yeah.
All
got?
the time,
What you
man.
got? What you got?
Mine was the Mezco Joker that I shot today.
Mhm.
I was like
Oh,
messing around
okay.
with it. I'm like, yo, this is actually a badass figure.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You killed those shots.
Yeah, that guy for a long time. Okay, here. You there now?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
Hell yeah.
Can you hear us?
What's up?
Right, right on.
Hold on.
I
Yeah,
don't know if it's still freezing. Yeah, it's still off.
Still kind of glitching out.
it was just earlier. Started to man like
You there?
Can you hear us? Oh, he's still messing with it. Hopefully
Yeah.
he can get us. There we go.
He nodded his head.
Can you hear us? I think his mic is muted.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not. It's good. It's good to go.
Oh, I can't. Well,
It's a sig. It might be. It depending on where he's at, like how good of a signal he's getting on his. Because if he's on his phone, then it just depends on how many bars he's getting to give him a good Wi-Fi signal.
let me
Yeah,
see if
phone sucks. For
I guess
stuff
he's
like
still trying to
this.
figure it out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, I mean, and Green knows because way back in the beginnings of our days, you were doing a lot of troubleshooting back in the day, Green, to
Mhm.
get
Yeah, but,
everything figured out.
I mean, we got it rolling, but it's a bit.
Yeah. You did some. Is he's still there? I mean, he may have to just do sporadically, like be on audio, then be on video, or back and forth, or something. If it's not allowing him to do both.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just be on audio, I guess.
Yeah, unless he's when he's ready to show something. Like,
Yeah.
throw it up there.
Well, I mean, he creates stuff. Him and his wife, actually.
That's why I was wanting to see. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Let's
it would have
see.
been dope. I don't know. Yeah, now he's floating.
Yeah, now
Maybe he's coming back in.
let's give him a minute. But
That's
so
great. It's the first time I see him. Obviously, face in the video thing. But Danny just pointed out something. He looks just like Machu Toys. I don't know if you guys know Machu Toys.
Yeah.
They look exactly
Yeah,
like.
he does.
Yeah.
I see it.
You there? Man, he's there, but it's just not. Let me see. Nah, everything is going. I don't know. Damn.
It sucks, man. It looks like it's on his end. I'm gonna message him again to see if he sees it, but he's not seeing the other message either. So I'm assuming he's using his phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now he's moving. He may be
Trying to get to a better location.
Yeah. Because sometimes that's what it takes.
Yeah.
Is getting into the right place where.
Finding that sweet spot.
I
have to sit next to the router.
Yeah. Oh, and that's what I meant. Oh.
I used to do that back in the day, bro. When I used to play video games, if I didn't have the router next to me, it was over.
Yeah, you were done.
Okay.
It was like, no, I was like 13-1 in Call
Ah!
of Duty.
So you jump back into that Joker. What made you grab him up? What were you thinking? And you're just like, hey man, did you just see him sitting there or something?
Nah, so what it was I had an idea for a vapor shot this morning. Like when I woke up, I was like, I want to shoot vapor. Like if he's spray painting the Extreme Set subway train.
Yeah.
So when I went to go put vapor back on my shelf, I was like, you know what? Let me fucking shoot Joker, but I want to do something different.
Yeah.
So since I've had him, I've always struggled with attaching his knives to his belt. And all I needed to do was ask my fucking wife to do it, and she did it like in 2 seconds. Mind you, I've had this figure for 2 years, and I've never been able to put them on.
And she's just like, there you go.
And she did it like in 2 seconds.
Like, what's up with you?
Yeah, well, I mean, so I was like, and then when she gave me him in a walking pose.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, this is a badass pose.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, look,
Oh, wait, this seems way better. You there? He was. Whoa!
almost
man.
had it. Wait. Can you hear us?
We can see you fine. We just can't hear you.
Look, the video looks smoother.
The video looks on point.
Yeah.
It's,
We'll wait for him to say something. Hopefully he can hear us. I think he's still messing with it.
okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you couldn't put on the knives, man. Like you need to go get you some candy bars.
Yeah, so she gave me
Butterfingers,
him
bro.
in the pose, and I was like, you know what? I want to shoot him in a weird walking pose.
Mm-hmm.
So I kept him like that, and then I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna shoot him. So I shot him. I did a couple set of shots with the NECA dial, and then I was like, a little while ago, I was like, you know what? I want to shoot him again,
Right.
and I put him with the Asylum.
So he sent a message in the private chat. He says, "I'm trying a different device now. I can't hear anything. Apologize for the technical difficulties." Yeah.
No worries, brother. We here. We ain't going nowhere. You're good.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's the sweet spot.
The sweet spot.
2023 is the year of the sweet spot. There you go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But that's good. That's good that you like felt like going revisiting a fig like that and getting inspired by it. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's all like.
And I'm even more happier that the fucking knives are attached. Yeah, when I went to put them back in the box, I was like, yo, I'm not taking off the knives.
I just leave them there.
I'll leave them there.
Yeah, hell no.
Nice there.
Let me see something.
Nah, it's always good to revisit. Save me.
Maybe. I got a couple more in the fridge.
There you go.
I think
That's what's up. He's here. We just gotta get that connection right with his sound, so then he's good to go. Once he gets that going, we're good. And like I said, we ain't going nowhere. What he said something else. Let's see.
No, that was me. I told him no worries.
Oh, okay, cool. All right.
Because he said he can't hear anything.
Oh no, man, we ain't going nowhere. So we'll be here. So you revisited an older figure you mess with. What do you like? I got this second Christmas, man. I'm good for a while, actually. That's what's funny. Like, I'm kind of like, I don't know if I got to buy anything for a minute. It's like, damn.
I'm excited because from Four Horsemen, the All-Star Wave is actually shipping the end of this month instead of middle of this year because of what happened with the Cosmic Legions that they had to like push it back a little bit. But it's good that I like how upfront they are because there's no sugarcoating. They're like pretty much fucked up. There's a delay in Cosmic Legions. But because there's a delay, we're not slacking. We were able to put everybody into the All-Star Wave.
Yeah.
And now it's coming out quicker. So,
who was all in that All-Star Wave? I mean, I want to look at that.
I mean, the only one I got, I don't even remember the name. I only got 3 of them from the All-Star Wave. I got the horse, the guy that goes on the horse with the bird on the arm, and the bronze skeleton figure.
Oh,
I forgot. I don't even look at names. I just be like, yo, I'm getting them.
okay.
I make up names as I go.
Right. Let's try it again.
Let's see. Can you hear us?
Yeah. Can you guys hear me?
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's what's up.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I tried like 4 different devices, and something finally worked. Sorry, guys.
No worries,
It's
man.
all
No,
good.
you good.
It's all
Yeah,
good.
thanks
man.
for having me.
No problem.
It's all good, man. Let's see here.
Yeah,
That's
like
nice.
before 5 p.m. I was like trying to like test stuff and like okay, like everything's working. And then when you guys were talking and I was in backstage, it was like working perfectly. And then the moment I got on, it was like not working.
Damn. That's how it
Yeah.
always is. It's always
Mhm. Technology for you.
exactly.
For
It's
sure.
always
Yeah.
like that.
But yeah, man, how are your guys' holidays?
Very nice.
It was alright.
Yes.
I got clothes.
Yeah. gift cards.
I would have preferred that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know,
I mean, it was
always
good though. It was good.
trade around it.
Yeah, it was cool, man. It wasn't it wasn't like a lot of people got me to it. My wife, like, it was cool. The one, like, she got me a couple things, but then she got me a surprise figure, which I was shooting like all of Christmas, man. Like, she surprised me with this dude. Yeah, she was like, she got surprised me, and she goes, you already got the other stuff you saw, but I wanted to get you a dude that you didn't know you were getting. And I like dropped it on me
right there.
And then so I canceled my pre-order. I was like, oh shit, she already got it for me. Cool. So yeah, it was pretty cool Christmas, man. Can't complain at all.
Right on.
It was one of them things, man. It feels like it's gonna be a good year. Like, because I feel like the figures coming out, it's almost like last year they just bum rushed us with a bunch of figures, but it feels like this year they're it looks like they're gonna be like, you'll be able to pick and choose what figures you want, kind of.
Yeah.
It's kind of like feels like that here, where you'll just be getting stuff that you really want to get, you really want to shoot. So it seems like they just kind of did the dump truck last year with just any and everything, and now this
Pretty
year,
much, yeah. Especially McFarlane, I think it was just like release after release.
Everybody, McFarlane, Marvel Legends, because they all had, like, a lot of them had the 2023, but that actually means 2022 right now in our code.
Even Hasbro. Hasbro was sending out email. I got an email yesterday talking about all my Black Series figures are about to ship, and I'm like,
oh shit,
what?
Yeah.
Oh no,
I wasn't ready at all.
But it's like Blitz was saying, with Mythic though, it's like they got out ahead of everybody with the year. Like, they're actually telling you, like you said, like right up front, this is coming in, this is coming in, this is why this is coming. So their communications just always gets better and better, it seems like. So,
and I like the way they do the pre-orders. I mean, other companies are starting to do it. I know Mattel does it.
Yeah.
But I like that they like, whatever you pre-order, they take the money right there and then. You're guaranteed the figure.
Yeah.
And Mattel does a service where it's paid to make. So
right.
If they do an exclusive figure, it's only made for the amount of people that purchase it.
That's right.
So I like that, because then there's no surprise emails like Hasbro fucking send me.
Yeah.
And they're talking about they're gonna send me in April. Some of the figures were supposed to release. We're in January. I wasn't expecting an email or a charge.
That's right.
So I like the way Mythics does it.
Yeah, Mattel's dope with that, like, because it really allows everybody who wants to get that to get it, and whoever doesn't want to get it, they don't have to worry about getting it. It's perfect, actually.
It also limits how scalpers move unless they're willing to make the purchases online.
That's right.
Because scalpers like to go to stores, clear shelves, and then they go straight to eBay or Mercari or whatever. But a pre-order that's pay as you pay to make, like, you got to be willing to be like, all right, I'm gonna buy 5 of them, so they can make 5 of them for me. But then again, Mattel's also slick in a marketing aspect, because I did the pay to make Ultimate Edition Cody Rhodes. And it was limit 2 per person. So if a scalper wanted to do it, it's just going to be like, I can only get 2. I'm not going to get much out of it.
They're only getting so far. no, like I'm gonna get a whole dump truck of figs and then resell them to people and rip them off. You're right.
Yeah.
That's dope.
But I like it, and like I said, it looks like Hasbro's leaning towards doing some stuff like that as well.
I hope they do. They really need to kind of change it up to a different.
They need to stop. Everybody needs to stop making exclusives. Like there needs not to be no Walmart exclusive. There shouldn't be Target exclusive. There shouldn't even be a fucking Best Buy exclusive.
That's right.
My Best Buy stopped selling action figures altogether.
Oh, even wait. We forgot the best. We forgot the best one. There should not even be Walgreens exclusives.
No, Walgreens.
Dude, for real. Like, come on.
What's the point?
Yeah, I remember hunting for the Fantastic Four at like Walgreens, and I've never seen them in the wild.
Like, you know what Walgreens is good for? You know what Walgreens is good for? When you go in there and you can't find the figure, you can go 2 hours over and get the Tylenol for the headache you got from trying to find it.
Damn.
Oh crap.
Connexus, tell us a little bit about yourself, man.
Yes, that's what I was about to
Oh yeah. So I am a behavior therapist, like by trade, and that's kind of like how I got into this whole thing in the first place. You know, like I work with like a lot of kids on the autism spectrum.
Nice, man.
And a lot of them are, you know, they come from like a traumatic background. So in like the clinics that I work with, it's like really isolating. So like the kids are, you know, they struggle to like make friends, right? And a lot of parents like would kind of like go to me like, hey, you know, like where can like my kid go so he can like, I don't know, play Dungeons and Dragons or something, or, you know, Magic the Gathering with you know, someone else, like a different person. So that's kind of like what initially brought me, I guess, into like trying to like do this whole like Connexus thing, which is kind of like the name implies. It's like I was reading Powers of X at the time, and I thought like the, you know, like Nexus events was like a cool like term thing when I was reading it. And then but it kind of like stands for like a hub, right? Like a place. Okay. And then like my buddy kind of like say, hey, you know, why don't we call it like Connexus, kind of like saying, you know, like it's like a place where you can like connect people. So that's kind of like how we got started with so here locally in town in Las Vegas, so I live in Las Vegas. So we try to like do a lot of like events, and we're pushing to like do like workshops where we teach kids like how to do. So my wife makes like miniatures of like accessories and like, you know, whatever cutesy stuff that I use in my dioramas.
Nice.
So like use that platform to, you know, like do what I love, which is like you know, just like anything nerdy, really, whatever it is, and to have like a place where kids can you know, learn something and then like make friends while they are at it. So that's really the basic idea of like, you know, how I got started like with the toys. So it ties in with work, and eventually so by doing that, I kind of like got promoted as like the creative director for the work that I do. So I create a lot of those programs for those kids.
Nice.
So,
awesome.
Which is really interesting because when I was a kid, like, you know, like when I moved here in the US, like back in 2008, I stopped collecting altogether. It was kind of like, oh, you know, it's high time that I grow up. And kind of like my dad would always say, you know, like, you know, you should stop playing with your like dolls and stuff. And
right.
And that always like pissed me off because like, you know, because intrinsically it makes me like happy, you know, like I'm not hurting anybody. Like I'm like, yeah, I just enjoy doing it. Yeah. But then like people around you, for the most part, kind of like bums you out. Like they bring you down and like, you know, crap on your dreams. And so eventually kind of like by sticking with it, right? Like just like following what really brings me joy, which is like I said, anything nerdy, you know, eventually I got like a job where I get to do that because I teach kids, you know, like how to play music. and most of the stuff that we play are like like Power Ranger theme songs or like
Okay.
Yeah.
Star Wars,
That's dope.
That's
like
dope.
stuff like that. And then so I teach the kids how to do like dioramas or miniatures or like photography, and so now I actually get to, it's kind of like a big. It started as like a big like I don't know F you to my dad, right? Kind of like
Like I'm gonna do what I want anyway.
they're like, yeah,
Right.
look at me now, like I'm a director now. But like then it kind of like started to become more about doing it like for me, and
That's awesome.
helps other people, and I do stuff that I love, and then I get to be connected with people like you guys,
Right.
just by the virtue of like putting stuff that you love out there, and then like because if I didn't like put, I don't even know what picture Benny saw, and then like he reached out and we got connected, and now we're here, and
That's what's up.
but that would not happen if I kind of like listened to those sort of like people, I guess. But that's kind of like how I got into it. It's like a mix of like job initially, and then like more of like I don't know, being like a rebel, like
Right.
proving other people wrong. But then like ultimately going back to the roots of like I just simply love doing it. I love tinkering with toys, and I love hanging
That's
out with people who loves doing the
that's
same. Right?
that's what it's about, having
That is
fun.
exactly what
Yeah,
it
yeah,
is.
man.
Just enjoying it, man. You said it much better than what we could say on any given day.
Right.
It's
For
about
sure.
just enjoy the enjoyment of what you do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Essentially.
Toys. What kind of toy? Like, what's your favorite toy line?
Well, now I'm gonna say it's like Mythic Legions.
There we
So
go. There we go. That's what I'm
I
talking about.
I crafted my very first Dark Templar a couple days ago, only actually. And it began when I saw the Father Christmas, like just like getting out there, and I
Okay.
stumbled upon it. It's like what is this? Because before I primarily collect Ninja Turtles, so that's my thing. Like when I was I don't know if you guys can hear. Hopefully my signal doesn't go out when I walk, but it's kind of like dark. I got like my turtle shelf over there,
That's dope.
Oh,
just kind of
dude,
like
dick.
Huh. Let's
retro
see.
stuff like from the 80s. It's kind of like dark, sorry. And then I got like those 4 big turtles over there.
Nice.
Oh, that's dope.
Oh,
Dude,
That's dope.
that's
I'm
what's
kind of
up.
like planning on turning those into I don't know if you guys like saw the Fury toys, like samurai
Yes,
animal.
I
Yeah.
picked them up.
Mhm.
So those are really dope. So I got those like big like statue thingies, and I want to kind of like use like soft goods on them and stuff. So I
Ah,
Oh, that's gonna
primarily
be sick.
collect like Ninja Turtles, like Batman stuff because that's what I grew up with.
right.
And but now I'm like venturing into like Mythic Legions, like Mezcos. But I try to like stick to DC only Mezco. I just got Constantine like the other week.
Okay.
He's
Yeah.
really, really dope.
Nice.
Like I love him a lot. So I'm kind of like a collector of like pretty much anything that you can collect. Like I have like weird nun stuff because I grew up in I studied in a Catholic school as a kid, and like I have like a bunch of like really weird stuff.
Oh,
So anything that I can collect, I pretty much like collect. But right now, I gotta say my favorites like Mythic Legions.
nice.
It's a rabbit hole, man.
It is. Yeah. When I opened that Dark Templar a couple days ago, I have 10 of them now, like of like different Mythic Legions. Just like it just like multiplied so fast.
Oh, trust me, I know.
There you go.
I think in 3 days I had like 16, and I spent $1,000.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
It was something. It was something.
But yeah, I really loved I don't know, like the simplicity of it and how you can like kit bash and customize, and I think that's gonna be like my real jam because I customize toys and build dioramas a lot.
Mm,
So I think that would like really I don't know. I like games like Elden Ring and like Dark Souls. And if you guys play those,
Nice.
so I really like the fantasy like esque like theme that goes with like the mythic legion. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an amazing line. I mean, and I love that there's variety throughout the line.
Yeah.
So like I try to stick to knights and skeletons, and then I ended up dabbling into vampires, and now I'm
Yeah.
hooked on them. But I'm trying not to get into elves, trolls, or
too- yeah.
barbarians. Yeah, that's the end of my thing. But yeah.
He says this now.
Right.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
But then I pre-ordered all the
Another
horses
grand
that are
later.
coming out. Yeah.
Exactly.
No, but you see, I spend the grand because I'm impatient. I try to play catch up real quick for everything that I missed. So I was spending like $150 a figure, $200 a figure. I didn't even care. I was just like, I gotta get it before it keeps going up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
That
cool.
FOMO.
Yeah, because when I was looking at some of those toys that I have now at Big Bad Toy Store, they were just like like $50, $40. And then now I'm seeing some of them on eBay for like 150, and I was like, oh man,
Yeah.
I jumped on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it's good to get the pre-orders directly from them when they put them up on their website, because like basic figures are $37.
Yeah.
And deluxe is $55, and for what the deluxe is, it's really a deluxe figure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So, I mean, ain't no going wrong with that.
Yeah, I might do that with what's the new set they're dropping, like Necro.
Necromantis Wave or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, but
It ends next week. Next
I
week,
know,
the
like,
15th.
the window's like closing. Like I got into it like a little bit like too close to the window of that closing. So we'll see. I might have to like sell a bunch of figures.
I'm sorry. Prime Artist says my top figure of 2023 will be a mythic elf.
Right on. Yeah.
No elves.
Nice.
No elves.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm because I have like I think Artemis, what was her name, and then like the moose. So that's like one of like the first thing that I got. Because I really like like Lord of the Rings kind of like stuff.
Nice.
So I might like stick with like elves. Hopefully just elves, but I don't know because they multiply. Yeah, I just got one knight and now I have 5 knights.
It happens, man. It happens.
Yeah. How about you guys? What are your your jam? Like, what's your favorite? Like, each of you kind of like your like if I always talk to like some of my buddies. Like, if you can like only have one line or toy and get rid of everything else, what would that be?
Oh, that's hard.
I know. It's like I don't have an answer for myself, but yeah. But what do you guys think?
I can tell you what I wouldn't keep.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's Marlin, because that motherfucker fucked up Marlin. That's the first one of 2023. But nah, I think if I could keep one line, I would probably go with Storm Collectibles Mortal Kombat figures.
Right on, yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
They're really cool. Like they like they scale well with each other, like not so much with like other ones. But I got like a Heihachi one like in the past, like from Tekken, and it was like really dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The articulation on Storm Collectibles is top notch.
Yeah.
And I love how. So technically they're 1/12 scale, but they scaled properly, I guess you could say.
Yep.
So like if it's a 7-foot person, it's a closer to 7-inch figure because it's scaled as the 1/12, but the right size. I guess you could say.
Okay, yeah.
But and I love the bulkiness of the figures.
Yeah.
Like Marvel Legends are like stupid skinny.
They are.
But if you get a Storm, it's a bulkier, wider body. And I think that's better for more balance to the figure.
Yeah. Yeah, I love the Street Fighter ones that they have too. They're really, really cool. Yeah.
I bet you guys thought I was gonna say Mythic Legions.
Yeah,
I really did. I really did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, I'm a big Power Rangers guy. Always
Right on,
have
man.
been. Um, so I would probably have to go with Lightning Collection.
Okay.
Okay.
Even though the quality with their newer stuff has not been there, the quality's been
Mhm.
dropping off big time.
A little,
But
yeah. I noticed that. Yeah.
yeah, it's hopefully it can get better. Because I'm a huge Super Sentai guy, huge Power Ranger guy. And I would love to see them become, what I know they can be.
Mhm.
Um, that's probably my favorite line as far as like favorite toy makers. I'd probably have to go right now, Mezco. I love my Mezco figures.
Like, did you go for the Power Rangers set? I think they were putting that
I'm
on
on the
sale.
fence. I gotta see more. I gotta see more about them first
Yeah, because it
because
was like
that's a lot of money to drop.
it's 400, right? Something 400.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
Oh
it's
shit,
yeah,
dude, no way.
It's too
Yep.
much for a 3D render. I need to see
yeah,
like a
Yeah,
more
I need to see it
physical.
in hand
yeah.
before I
I'm the
make a
same way
decision.
about the turtles too. The massive
Yep, same with
turtles.
the
That
turtles.
too.
I can't pull the
Mhm.
plug on those guys.
Yeah,
It seems a
Mhm.
little much.
it's a big ask. Yeah,
Mhm.
because
It
NECA is
is.
dropping like those like 4 packs for like what, like $100 like retail, and it's pretty much the same. Except I
Yeah.
mean, like it's not like the
Mhm.
same quality and articulation and everything, but as far as like amount of plastic,
Right.
like it's
Right.
close, right? Yeah.
I just don't like that Mezco keeps coming out with figures. Well, keeps announcing figures,
Yeah.
and a lot of the figures don't ship.
That's
This
right.
is
Yeah.
why I don't go into Mezco like that. I would rather wait,
Mhm.
knowing that I might have to pay scalper price for the
Mhm.
figure to actually be released,
Yeah.
than actually
Mhm.
pre-order from Mezco. Because
Mm.
Mezco dropped when they announced the Ninja Turtle thing. They actually put a release date on it. They
Yeah.
said
Mhm.
December 2023 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And it's
And
like,
they moved
okay,
it.
you actually put a release date, but what happens when we get to that release date and you don't have those figures?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because it's
Yeah, I've
gonna
been
happen.
waiting for my Mr. Freeze for like a year or something now.
Jesus.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
him and Batman are never coming out.
Yeah. I hope not, but
Batman is gonna come out when the Flash movie comes out.
There you go.
Yep.
That's a whole nother argument in itself when we
Right.
get into the Flash.
Mhm.
Because
Yeah.
I am fucking I'm pissed with the Flash. But anyway, we'll get into that later.
Mhm.
Avi, what about you, man?
Oh, shoot, yeah, me would probably be. I'm a huge Spidey fan, man, so I would have to
Mhm.
probably go stick with Marvel Legends.
Mm.
Mhm.
But I would have to say for right now, my favorite fig one right now would have to be from Buzzmod Aniplex.
Oh, your
They're actually
Aniplex
kind of
stuff.
yeah, the Aniplex, most likely because of the whole
Mhm.
Demon Slayer figure line.
Yeah.
And I just got like
Ah,
the Uzui Shangin
I've
from
seen that.
Gotham. I think he's pretty much gonna top out my Sentinel Miles as my top figure
There you
Oh,
go.
okay.
on there. So yeah, but they're definitely awesome. But I wish they were a little bit more cheaper because I can almost pay like 150 for them, almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I mean, the articulation and what he comes with is awesome. So I would have to pretty much say like the best line as of right now for me would be Aniplex.
Mm.
Right on.
That's
Yeah.
dope. That's dope.
Mhm.
I'd have to double up on what you said, AB, because I got so many comic book related figures to Marvel Legends. That'd be what would stay, because they go with the books.
Mhm.
So I love all the new like Mezco, Mafex, and all that stuff, but they go with the Legends goes with the books. They go with the
Mhm.
books. So shit,
Yeah.
I'm at with it.
Really like a more comic accurate. He just never end is like my thing with it. Like I used to like try
Right.
everything. It's like, how many Spider-Mans can I really have? Like,
Oh
You'd be
man,
surprised.
All of them.
Right.
yeah. And so I got rid of all my Spider-Man and just kept like a couple of them. And that's what I've been doing lately, is just getting representatives of each line and have a
Okay.
master shelf, and hopefully that would
Mhm.
curb the in the growth, endless
Right.
growth.
yeah.
But yeah, man. Good to know. Like, yeah.
Kind of bargain.
I guess I don't know. Those are figures that I could do with. But if you wanted figures that I would constantly shoot, that if I had to choose to shoot, it'd definitely be Star Wars Black Series.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They
To
are a lot of
constantly
fun.
shoot, yeah.
That would be your always go-to.
Yeah, because there's no limit to what you can do with Star Wars.
Yeah.
Not to say that there's a limit with other lines, but like in a comparison, Thor's knowledge to Marvel is beyond my comprehension. So, like, he can do so many things with Marvel Legends that I probably would never be able to think of,
Right.
and vice versa. Not to say that my knowledge for Star Wars is all the way up there.
It's deep.
But my imagination for Star Wars is there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense, I guess. Yeah, because even though like I'm a big turtle fan, like I don't particularly enjoy like shooting like the Super Sevens, like for example, or the Neck ones. They're really hard to like. They're very limited with what you can
In
do.
articulation.
See, and that's the thing with the Mezco ones. They do look pretty damn articulate. It's just, I think it's just maybe it's. I don't know. Honestly, they would be about $100 a piece anyway if they were just separate releases. So I think it's just.
Yeah.
I think there's something about the design that is not quite there. That's really throwing my eyes off from really going all the way. I wish they would have just picked the iteration. Like if they would have picked to do the classic cartoon, I'd have been there. If they would have do the 2012 Nickelodeon, I'd have been there. If they would have picked the 2003 version of the Turtles, I'd have been there. Or just pick the comic book Turtles. But it's like an amalgam of all. It's like
a bunch of different things. Yeah,
and that's what makes it look weird. It looks weird a little bit, and that's why I'm like,
I think Mezco is presentation too, like how they present their pre-orders or like what they want to release. Like I think if they presented it better, it'll give the buyers, us, a better understanding, like if we're really going to spend the money on it. Because just showing us like what's that one that released, oh my god, the creepy looking figure, Toy Addict picked him up.
The side cutter,
the Great Keeper.
Yeah.
So like with him, when they announced him, they did like a video of the figure, like a stop motion, whatever it's called, and they did a video. That's dope. But like when they announced like the Spider-Man figure, when they was like the Mezco Spider-Man and Mezco Goblin, it was just a photo.
Yeah.
Right.
It wasn't like, hey, look at this, and they showed it in hand or whatever, and then they did a video for it. It's just like, hey, here's a photo of what's possibly you're gonna get. And the turtles, like you said, look off. They do look off.
Because it's like I can speak. I got the Predator. I got the Xenomorph Big Chap, and they look exactly like the way they're supposed to look, right? So I think if the turtles, they would have just picked them to look exact, then I think people would be more. It's just that they're weird. They got like different head sculpts and different. They look weird. They look weird. If that makes any sense.
It does.
They don't look like they're in cross between animated and live action, and that just doesn't work. Like you either pick one or the other and make it do what it needs to do. You know how they kind of look? They look like the Fantastic Four, for example. Fantastic Four looks kind of weird. Dr. Doom looks dope because how do you mess up Dr. Doom? Even Wolverine, as stylized as he was, he still looked like Wolverine. So it's like, I think it's Mezco just trying to figure out what they're really supposed to be looking like. Spider-Man 2, I feel like he looks like Spider-Man. So it's like, it's just Spider-Man. How can you get that wrong? But the Fantastic Four looked weird. They look just weird. And I think that's the problem that some people are having with Constantine's head, is his head looks a little strange. Just a little bit.
Big too, yeah.
It's a
That's the
strange.
reason why I haven't gotten it yet, but I am gonna
A little strange. But
Yeah.
it's I don't know. It's like it's their choices of maybe whoever the sculptors are or something. I don't know.
Watch, you guys hear me bitching about I don't like the way Constantine's head looks, but watch at the end of this year he'll be in my top 5.
Hey man, we'll see.
Watch that shit happen.
I'm gonna give you the teaser in a minute. So Prime says, just to chime in on it, he says, I think they went different with the Turtles because we have the movie and cartoon from NECA and toy from Super 7, so they either thought it wouldn't sell or couldn't with other licenses. And that's a good point. Like they maybe they thought it was too much competition out there to
trying
make
to differentiate themselves.
Kind of wanted to do their own thing.
Switch it up.
Yeah.
But switching it up making it look weird is maybe making people not. I don't know. People buy what they know.
Especially because switching it up gives the buyers an impression that they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true too.
Good point.
Yep.
Good point. Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a I guess you could say it's a risky move on their part.
Yeah.
By doing it the way they did it.
Yeah.
Will they get people to buy it? Of course, because I mean,
you
got diehard Ninja Turtle fans that don't care if the figure moves or not, and they'll buy the figure.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then you have obviously scalpers who are going to buy and resell as well, because there's no limit to how many Mezcos you buy on a pre-order. I think there is, but I think it's like 5.
Yeah, it's 5, which is a lot. Shit.
And then you're going to have the people who, for the sake of toy photography, are still going to purchase some for toy photography. So
that's right, just for that.
Either which way, I mean, it's still going to make whatever amount of money it's going to make, but they got balls for doing it like that, man. I can't say.
And Toy Addict, right? NECA, they do have the TMNTs on.
Yeah.
They got it.
If those figures were a little more loose in the joints, where to a point where you can really force.
Yeah.
But like NECA does own it when it comes to visual aspect of those turtles.
And see, like that's one thing I gotta see, like for myself. Like I gotta see how the articulation works. I gotta see, how it's gonna play into posability and all that stuff. Because, like when I buy figures, that's what I look for. Like, is it gonna have the articulation? Is it gonna be able to do what I want it to do for my shots?
Yeah.
And you're right, for a price tag when it gets to that high, Green. You should. I mean, you got to be very skeptical and very cautious about how you're going to do it.
And honest. No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say real quick. It's like with the Power Rangers one, Mezco. Like I think. See, here's the thing. I think the designs with those type of figures and the price is high enough that they're not selling out. So hopefully people that really want them will get to see some good reviews, and then snap them up when they come out. That's the way to kind of approach it. I don't know. Sorry, what were you saying?
No, I was gonna say, going back to the higher price tag. I've been disappointed with Super 7 Turtles because I love the designs because I had the exact same figures as a kid, and it does something well for that nostalgia factor. But as far as articulation, they're a little outdated from stuff that we have now.
You're right.
And for 55 and on up, what you pay for these things, it should be a little better. But
that's what I'm saying. They gotta present them better when they're announcing. Like, do a little video, like a figure in hand. Like that's why I like when Storm does their pre-order, they do a tease photo first. But then they have a full figure. It's not painted, but they have the full figure there. Like if you look at it, it's there.
Right.
And then you could be like, okay, I can see where they're going with it, and I'm gonna make the purchase.
Gotcha.
Mezco's just like, bam, here's a pre-order. Here's a pre-order. Here's a pre-order. Here's a pre-order. Hold on.
Look at these pictures.
Here's a pre-order. Throwing them under the left. And it's like, okay, I get it. I get the marketing. You know how we were talking about like Hasbro's not gonna change their ways?
Yeah.
Mezco is looking at it as they're still making money.
Yeah.
So for marketing, they don't feel like they need to change tactics yet because people are still dishing out the money for pre-orders, knowing that they're not going to get them to 2039.
The thing is it's what's funny about this whole thing is that a lot of the toy lines I think if a lot of the toy lines just really spent, if they were really just going to charge you, like, let's say they were just going to charge you $5 to $10 more, but they put way more into what they were giving you, they would all be immensely more successful than they are. Because, for
Definitely.
example, if NECA just made their articulation way smoother, if their articulation was smooth like a Storm or a Mafex or whatever, but then they charge you like $5-10 more, you wouldn't be able to beat them when it comes to Turtle. But there's always that pros and cons, that con of the articulation. Or for example, if Hasbro just was like, okay, we're gonna definitively charge you $4 or $5 more, but everything's coming packed to the hilt with accessories, swap out hands, swap out heads, whatever. If they all started taking that approach, man, it would, because that's why these import guys are doing better if they're charging $50 to $100 for their figs, because they jam them in. Like this dude, look at the back of this dude's box of accessories. Look at that stuff. That's a lot of stuff. So you don't feel like getting ripped off for paying that much, in a sense, because it's a premium figure, it's cloth goods, packed to the hilt with accessories. I mean, okay, so you're getting your money's worth. I'm not saying every figure should cost $90, $100, but the fact of the matter is some of the other toy lines could charge a couple bucks more and do the same thing on their level. It's like,
that's why
they're not living up to their level. Mezco, in that sense, does live up to their level, and so does Storm. They live up to their level.
That's why Hasbro is the GOAT, man. Because Hasbro will be like, you know what? We're not going to tell nobody, but we're raising our figures $2 more.
Yeah, they
and because people walk in the store for a pre-order or a figure that released same day. Let's say they came out with another Spider-Man. And the street release date was February 1st. And they don't tell nobody, all right, Target is going to sell this figure now, a basic figure, and we're going to raise it to 31. You think when people go in there to buy that figure, they're going to look at the price? They're going to be like, oh, shit, I found Spider-Man on the shelf.
Yep.
Grab it
getting
up.
It.
Getting it.
And a good example of that is, oh, my God, I don't remember who the hell makes the AEW figures. Is it Jazzwares?
Jazzwares, I think. Yeah.
Jazzwares.
It is?
Yeah, it's Jazzwares.
Mattel makes WWE Ultimate Edition, right?
Yeah.
WWE Ultimate Edition figures range from 30 to 35, the most I've seen on release. 35 is the most.
That's right.
Yeah.
AEW has like this deluxe figure thing, and it's $55.
Yeah.
Is it worth it? To me, no.
No.
Especially for the figures, for the characters that they have coming out.
Right.
Right? Like, no, it's not worth it.
No, not versus the Ultimates. You're right.
Yeah, but people are still going into Targets and buying those Jazzware figures. That's what I'm saying. Like, we have it already embedded. Like when we go to a Target, oh shit, I'm never gonna see it again.
Yeah.
Let me buy it right now.
100. Yep.
Like, let me get it now because I know I'm not gonna see it again.
Yeah.
And then you think, then you go into like future mode, and you're like, oh shit, this deluxe edition AEW figure is $55 for retail. If I don't get it now, and I know I'm gonna want it later on, it's gonna be $90 on eBay, and I'm gonna spend the fucking $90 on eBay.
Yeah,
because
you're right.
Toy photographers, and I know myself highly included, we get impatient when it comes to certain figures that we want.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, would I ever buy a fucking AEW deluxe figure? Hell no.
Yeah. See,
but it's just like I said, it's just that you go into a store, especially Walmart. If you find something in Walmart,
oh man, it's instant pickup because you'll never see it.
It doesn't matter how much it costs.
You have to grab it.
So it's like it doesn't
It's a
matter.
desert in my Walmart.
There's like a guy holding a gun to you in a Walmart behind you to get that figure.
Hasbro will forever be the GOAT because Hasbro will release figures and won't tell you that they're raising price. And because we go into stores expecting not to see nothing on the toy hunt, when you actually see it on the shelf, you don't care that the figure just went up like $5.
Yep.
because you're like, I gotta get it because I'm not gonna pay scalper pricing.
So what is Mythic's? What's Four Horsemen's secret? Because I feel like they almost got it 99% down. Like their pricing is almost perfect. Their accessories are perfect. They come with cloth goods. They come with posability. They come. How are they so close to the mark?
I think it's because they do everything internally. They're not trying to distribute to stores. And because they have such a big fan base, I mean, Big Bad is probably Big Bad and Chubsy, because Chubsy is actually a licensed retailer for Mythics.
Yes, that's right.
And I was telling you guys about like they're going to be doing something for him. So like because they keep it all internally, it's easier for them to market and price however they want. Did they raise prices on certain figures? Yes, they did. Because when I went to the first New Jersey Toy Con that I went to, the deluxe figures were not 55; they were 45. Because I remember.
Right.
And the second one I went to, when I got Lithia, she was 55.
Yes, that's right.
So, and with them, like I said, their presentation and how loyal they are to their fan base, whatever happens with them, they fucking put out there to their fans.
They're very transparent. Yeah.
They email you. They say it on their Instagram. It's not like you're gonna miss anything from them.
Right.
They're real strict with how they do pre-orders because they'll give you a time frame. And then after that, I mean, if you miss the time frame, if they want to extend, sometimes they extend. If not, it's you're gonna pay scalper prices after, because a lot of those figures they won't resell,
right?
Which sucks. But because they calculate everything. I guess you could say that's the best way to put it. They calculate everything on how they're gonna sell, pre-order. Everything is just calculated.
It's fascinating because like they're some of the best sculpted figures, some of the best painted figures. Some of they're pretty amazing as just the standard figure, and it's like how. Yeah, I guess it is because they're not worried about brick fronts. They're not worried about selling into a store where they can keep things under control, keep things like
even
really catered towards the collector.
Even if you pre-order a Mythic on Big Bad, it's like a $5 to $10 markup from the retail price.
Not bad.
It's not bad.
So it's not that bad of a thing
Mm-hmm.
when you pre-order from Big Bad.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with Chubsies, because if you pre-order from Chubsies, it's like a $5 to $10 markup,
which isn't bad because you know
which isn't bad.
Yeah.
And like, I'm pretty sure somewhere down the line, prices will probably go up for basic and for deluxe, but we're not looking at anything drastic. I think a basic will go up to the max, maybe $40 to $45.
That's what I think.
It'll still be worth it.
I think it'll hit just at 40 and stay there for a while.
And a deluxe, just to shit on Mezco, Storm Collectibles, they'll do a deluxe figure, and it'll probably be maybe $60, $65. Still under a Mezco, under a Storm, and it comes with extra hands, extra weapons, maybe a different helmet or a face coat, and a soft good.
Wow. Interesting.
So it's not. I think they're eventually gonna go into that, but at the same time, it's still not gonna be like, oh my god, I can't go buy a Four Horsemen figure now.
That's interesting. It's like because it really I think the way some of these toy companies are treating it's really making the collecting landscape like kind of. It's really getting you really got to navigate it nowadays because it's not just I got this figure and I'm gonna go pick up that figure. It's like it's making you think like, where do I really want to spend my money in? It's kind of interesting.
So much competition and choices now.
So many. Because when you were mentioning about that what do you call it, spring force?
The Fury.
Like. I would have never thought about getting something like that, but I picked it up because it's just you've got that choice. You really have the choice now of selection. And 5 came in, they're coming. They're getting crazy with the type of stuff that they're getting through there, man. getting nuts.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what. Like, people better keep their eyes open because before you know it, 5K is gonna have a licensed, unlicensed version of anything you could want.
Essentially, yeah. I just got Resident Evil stuff from them, and they're like
Did you?
ridiculously
Nice.
good. Yeah, like the Leon and like the police one, like 2 police
Yeah.
zombie officers.
Mhm.
Yeah,
They're
Okay.
good, aren't they, huh?
they are really good.
What
yeah.
I've seen some YouTubes. It's been very tempting not to. Hell, I picked up this dude from there. I was like, let me grab this guy from 5K.
It just sucks. Like we talk about this all the time about Hasbro being stuck in their ways. Even McFarlane is stuck in their ways. Mattel makes adjustments, but they're stuck in their ways. And it's like none of those companies feel threatened in any type of way. Not that they should, but like I know they hear about Mezco, and I know they hear about Storm, and I know they hear about Mythics, and they're just like, well, we'll just raise our prices.
Yeah.
Like, but they should pay attention to these guys.
They need to, because like this dude, the Outlaw, he's about the same size as the Marvel Select Red Hulk, but the painting on this dude is nuts.
Yeah,
It's like super awesome paint. Joints are smooth, the articulate. You would have never thought. Like, you would think that this has to come from one of the big boys. Like, it has to come from, a NECA or I don't know, or from Diamond Select or something. You think it's got it, but it didn't. And it's like, these guys got to watch out, man, because
That's why Diamond Select stays in their lane, though.
Yeah,
Diamond Select
Yeah,
stays
they
in-
really do.
They're not trying to compete with anybody because they're a hit or miss depending on what you get.
aren't they though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
So it's like they stay in their lane. You notice I didn't even mention them in the conversation, but
No.
I'm not saying it in a bad way. But it's just like
No,
they know, people like them know. But 5K, what I will give 5K is what's going to eventually happen since 5K is the platform.
yeah,
Yeah.
And the people selling are obviously independent sellers.
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah,
much,
they're
that are
just- they're
making the figures.
distributors.
Yeah. So what's going to eventually happen, and I'm saying it now, because when it happens, y'all going to be like, Blitz said it.
You
A
heard
lot
it
of the
here
shit
first.
that I say eventually happens.
tends to.
Those guys are eventually going to have enough credibility from 5K, and they're going to start their own Kickstarters for their own companies.
Yeah,
Yep.
And then that's going to be the competition for Mezco, for Storm, even
You're
Mythic
right.
Legions.
Yeah.
Because what's going to happen is once they get enough credibility from 5K, and they're going to be like, well, I've sold 2,000 of this figure, 1,000 of this figure on 5K. I got 5-star reviews, and here's my Kickstarter plan, and here's what I'm selling, and here's how much it is. They're hungry.
you're right.
They're
Yeah.
hungry.
Yeah.
Huh.
When somebody's hungry, there's no stopping that person.
No, you're right. It's
And that's going to be the competition. And
well,
5K has a lot of independent sellers, a lot. So what's
Yeah.
going to happen is if all those independent sellers start doing stuff like that, once they have enough credibility, Hasbro, Mattel, even fucking Fisher Price is going to have to step their game up. They're going to have to adjust. They're going to have to make a move.
Yeah.
and you're right, Blitz, because you have to think about it. It's not just people like 5K, but look at Big Bad Toy Store. They jumped into the game with those naughty or nice figures, which are actually pretty dope. Like,
And they're
that's
smart.
figures.
Yeah.
And then
Let
they
me
got
tell
the monster vampire dudes or whatever. It's the monster something force, force or whatever. Those are their
Monster
right
Force.
too. It's like, what
me tell
the
you.
hell is that?
Big Bad is smart too, because what Big Bad did was test the waters.
Yeah,
Because if you go and try to purchase one of those naughty and nice figures now, they're not available until the end of this year.
that's right. That's right.
So what they did was test the waters. We're gonna make 100 of each figure, and we're gonna see how fast it sells. Not how many sell, how fast it sells. And I'm pretty sure they sold each and every one of those figures well before they thought it was gonna be done.
That's right. Wow. Huh.
They're another company to watch out for. They're gonna end up with a lot more toys coming out.
They are, aren't they? They are going to.
They might as well.
Yeah, they might as well. You're right.
I'm surprised. You guys ever heard of Toy Wiz? That website, Toy Wiz?
Yeah, Toy Wiz. Yeah.
I'm surprised they haven't attempted at making a figure.
That's right. Wonder how
Yeah.
they haven't, because they're out there. They're
Yeah. The only thing is that they fucking kill you with prices, bro.
Oh yeah,
What?
Expensive.
Toy Wizard's prices are international. It's like they're overseas prices.
Toy Wiz be like for a $10 figure, they'll be like, it's $49.99 and you're right on.
Ooh.
Just saying.
For real.
That doesn't
They
include
all-
tax or shipping.
No, that's just the basic figure. It's like, man, it's
Pay
just
Mexico price
fascinating.
after everything.
Right. It's fascinating. It's just such a big landscape now. I would have never thought that it would get like this many different, and that's just not even including other Kickstarters like Plunderlings or what is it? Primal Spiro Animal Kingdom Warriors. Because I ordered a couple of those guys. They look dope. And it's a lot of stuff coming, man. There's a lot of different startups, and I don't know. Yeah, at some point, Toddy Mac and Hasbro are going to have to do something. They're going to have to figure it out.
Honestly, I don't think they will. They'll just keep doing what they're doing.
I bet you Toddy. I bet you he pivots before Hasbro does. I bet he does.
He will, but he's not going to change. I was just going to say he's not. Remember, he doesn't care. I'm not going to say he doesn't care, but I'm going to say he doesn't care. That's the best way to say it. He doesn't care. Like, his thing is, I just want to push out figures. I want to make the figures, and I want them to be like statues.
Yeah,
that's what he wants, and that's what he's going to continue to do. And he's not going to be like, oh, look, Mafex made another Batman. Let me release like 12 more Batmans right now.
Yeah, he doesn't
care.
Because at his price point, he can do it. At his price point, it's like ordering. It's going in the store and get some cup of noodle. You can just get McFarlane.
It's really winning on that one. Like I just got that the Batmobeast. I don't know if you guys seen those.
Oh yeah.
And initially those were like $90.
Yeah.
With like the death metal Batman figure. And then they dropped it like to $50 to $25.
Yeah.
And like that thing is like humongous.
It's huge.
$25 is just the price of the original figure. And I don't know how he's doing it. If it's like just like popping them out like here and there, and then you got this Ghost Rider for like $300.
Yeah,
like
how do you justify that? Right.
Yeah. There's an easy answer for that. Because Hasbro tries to meet demand.
Yeah.
McFarlane exceeds demand.
There you go. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because he tries. See, this is the thing with McFarlane.
And
y'all gonna laugh. So McFarlane would be like, yo, I got 5 Batmans coming out with a Build-A-Figure Batman.
Okay.
You heard what I said though, right?
5 Batman.
5 Batman figures and the Build-A-Figure
Batman.
There's Batman too.
And people will go and buy those 5 Batmans.
They will.
And then right after those release, he'll be like, next week I have another wave of Batmans coming out, people. And it's 20 different colors and blah, blah, blah. And that'll be that. See, he exceeds demands because every week he's got a new release that he's talking about or he's trying to release.
You're right.
But Hasbro is like, well, we got this figure. We got this figure right here. Right? And he's coming out in 6 months, people. 6 months. 6 months and it's yours. Oh, and good luck finding it in stores.
Right.
You know.
That is
it's a Walmart exclusive.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's a CVS candy bag exclusive.
Yeah, I don't know, like, cause I saw that the Batmobile or the Bat thing in the death metal. I was like, damn, that's super tempting. Cause it, like you said, it's a full vehicle and the figure for like, how do you pass that up? That's crazy, man.
I've always said Toddy Mac makes good vehicles, man. I'm just waiting for the '89 Batmobile. That is all I'm waiting for from him. I know it's coming.
That thing is gonna sell out. So man, goodness.
And I'm getting 2 of them. I told you, I'm getting 2.
That's gonna go so fast. Wow.
And the Batwing.
Yeah, and the Batwing.
Yeah,
goes so fast. It's and from what I'm hearing, like they really feel like they're invested in this Flash movie. So you can best believe that Batmobile and Batwing are coming soon. They're going to be coming. We're probably going to see something about it. We're going to see something about it because they're going full hard on it. and so it's coming, man. So
Yeah,
I
they
don't
always
think-
release something in tandem of whatever movie was out at the
Yeah.
time. So
Yeah.
pretty
Mhm.
sure. Yeah.
that's right. So
Yeah,
I don't, man.
The Flash should not be coming out after all the shit with this dude.
No.
No, it
And
shouldn't.
now that they're planning on keeping him,
That's what I heard. Yeah, they're keeping him. Actually.
Mhm.
Of all the people, they
Yeah.
dumped Henry Cavill and
Yeah.
Dwayne
They
Johnson.
ex The Rock and
Yeah.
Superman and
Yeah, and they're keeping that dude. So
the most controversial. It's like crazy.
yeah, Warner Bros.
Superman got he got the shortest end of the stick, man.
He did
Because
didn't
when
he?
he did his cameo, he was like,
He was
"I'm not
excited.
doing The Witcher." He was like, "I'm not doing The Witcher season 4. I'm stepping
Nope.
down,
Yep.
and you guys got to find somebody." And then they put Liam Hemsworth to replace him.
Yeah,
And then he did the cameo. He's like, "I'm gonna be your Superman," and now
Yeah.
you ain't shit.
right.
The
Uh,
hierarchy of
Damn.
power.
Talk about a tough break.
hopefully, luckily, Henry Cavill doesn't go on a crazy spree like Ezra Miller. So that ought to tell you the two personalities, because he should have went on a spree after all that. Like, oh, I'm going crazy.
True
It's
that.
pretty classy
Mhm.
now. And
Yeah, it's
yeah.
we're gonna work on that the Warhammer thing. So
Yeah, that's gonna be dope, dude.
Yeah.
That's gonna be sick, man. I can't wait for that. It's gonna be a series too. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, one door closes, another door opens. That's how it works.
Yep.
So,
Except with McFarlane, I be hoping that door closes. I like to make fun of McFarlane. Don't pay no mind to me.
no,
Don't pay no mind to me.
and the Unhuman, he got us to understand McFarlane, maybe not appreciate McFarlane. We understand McFarlane. There's an understanding there, just not an appreciation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good, man. The landscape is just crazy out here, though. It's so crazy how much stuff is. But I feel like I said earlier, I feel like it's enabled people to be more choosy.
Yeah.
Enable you to decide, do I really want that? Do I not? Can I skip that? Do that? And really, what was great about Marvel or Hasbro releasing all these Marvel Legends stuff this past year, just dump trucking it, is that we got to see what Blitz explained months ago, and that is you can wait because the shit's gonna go on clearance. So
yeah.
Ain't that the truth?
They do eventually. Yeah.
you can wait, no hurry. So that's really changed my purchasing methods, because now I'm like going after the premium stuff I want now, because I can wait on the Marvel stuff on the Hasbro.
Yeah.
There.
That's what I did like with when the Eternals came out. Like there was like I don't know how many figures, and then like the deluxe one, and I found all of them for like $4, $6
Yeah.
in stock.
Yep.
Yeah.
For a year or something. So I have all of them now.
So do I. Got it for like $5.
Yeah.
Too, or
So
something.
if you can be patient with certain things, like
Yeah.
eventually
Just wait it out. So. And
It was hilarious. That line was hilarious.
it
Stayed
will.
around for so long too.
It did, dude.
So long.
Yeah.
No
It was, like,
figure stood on
warming
the
the
shelf.
shelves. But,
No figure stood on the shelf longer
yeah.
than Lando.
Yeah, Lando's
Dude,
got,
yeah.
got the
Oh,
crown.
he's still there,
Lando's
bro. He's
still on
still
the
there.
shelf.
Lando's
Oh,
Like
He's still on
four
the
different
shelf, yeah.
versions of Lando.
you can,
I
you
don't know
can
how many
Lando.
Landos we need, man. Like,
But it's funny because it's the one particular. It's Return of the Jedi like
yeah.
Lando.
Yeah.
Because if you can't find Jabba Hutt's Lando, that dude will be gone. Like if you see him on the shelf, he's there, but he's gone. You can't find OG Lando. It's just that one
Yeah.
General Lando that just stays around.
That thing with Leia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Leia too. Princess Leia from OG
Mhm.
Star Wars. Her
Yeah.
and Lando stick around. They chilling. They're chilling for good. But everybody else is in. And what's a shame about that is that it should be stormtroopers should be the ones that are peg warming all the time. You should just be able to walk in the store and get a stormtrooper anytime you want.
You know why stormtroopers don't peg one? Because a lot of people army build.
Yeah, no, but that's why they
Yeah.
should be out there enough. That
Hey, army build Landos, man. Just color his feet different colors beside him.
I already built some Lando.
Attack of the Landos.
Attack of the Lando.
Oh, shit.
Oh man. Yeah, clones should be up. The clones should be out too. A lot of those should be out, man. It's a lot. There's just different figures that should be always accessible. There's Hydra Shoulders, AIM Shoulders, Hellfire Club goons. They should just always be accessible. Never not able to get them. But it's weird that those army builder figures can be some of the most expensive ones now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like try and go buy a Cobra Trooper. It's like $60. It's like, dang.
Because they know people think like exactly like we do. Like we want those army builders. So like, all right, we're gonna jack up the price.
The demand and supply thing. Like when they first released those like hand ninjas from that like Miles Morales wave. I forgot what the build the figure was. Yep. Those guys were like really expensive, and then like now you can like see them like a little bit, like cheaper. So just
you can't find the ninjas like usually $20, $22 nowadays.
But when they first came out, they were like ridiculous.
Yep, they were up there. Nah, man, it's an interesting landscape, man. It's really, really interesting.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, and that's why, like you said, like you got to be more selective with like what you kind of like go with now. Where your money's going and your attention's going, because there's so much out there. And
there is,
kind of like circling back to you were asking about Mythic. I've only been with the line for like a week, but I think it's like the community that they built, like how they under promise and over deliver with like is, I believe, what kind of like got me into it. Like you're not expecting like a helmet or two like in what you bought, and then like now you have helmets and you need bodies for it. So like they generate that kind of like like one like fan service, I guess. But then at the same time, that generates like the demand to get bodies for those helmets.
That's
so
right.
They kind of like, I don't know, like it feels like a good like winning formula of and as like a completionist, I guess that's kind of like, that's why I'm trying to like be very careful with it. Like I just got one night and now I have like 10 Mythic Legions. And, I just got like a T12 earlier. My friend dropped me off to form my Mythic Legion, so like it's just dangerous. But yeah, like I really think that's kind of like with like all of the toy companies like releasing like a bunch of stuff, it's like the community and like listening to like that community like plays like a big part with like,
look, this was not supposed to happen. This was not supposed to happen.
Yeah, you got the moves. Yeah, that's what I got. And Father
look,
Chris
I'm not done.
Right there.
He went deep.
Oh, you got the Cabal sigil too? Right on.
Yeah.
He went deep, man. He went deep. Like that's
look, it made me get dials. I built my own fucking castle.
Did you make that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he made that.
That is dope, man.
I made
crazy
chairs, throne right there.
My skeleton throne.
Oh, that's what's up.
Was that a chessboard right there?
Oh yeah, I got that off of Amazon, like $5. It's a 112 scale chessboard.
Nice.
That's
no,
cool.
that's but that Mythics, man, I'm telling you, man, I got nothing but applause for that man. They bring it.
Even the price of their trolls.
Yeah.
It's like $120.
Yeah, but they're massive.
It's like this big.
Yeah, they're huge. They're huge. Soft goods and everything. They're huge.
I told my wife I'm actually probably more than likely gonna buy control at ToyCon.
There you go. Yeah,
she said where I'm gonna put it, but
I'm waiting on them dudes. I'm waiting on them to make a full-on dragon.
Ooh.
I think it's coming.
I think so too.
Oh, I would jump.
I think it's coming. Yeah. I think it's coming because when they announced that the All-Star Wave was being released earlier, they had mentioned some indirect stuff.
Really?
Like
so, and they've been teasing, a dragon form. Wow.
For a while.
So I have a feeling it's coming, and I have a feeling it's going to be more than a troll.
But I'm in. That'd be
worth it though.
Like a skin scale dragon, like, oh gosh, that'd be nuts, dude. They may, you know what's funny? I think they will do it soon, Blitz, because I almost got to feel like isn't Hasbro doing the Dungeons and Dragons line, right?
Yeah.
So I got to
Yeah.
feel like if that movie is even halfway decent and people see it and the figures sell the way they could, you know Hasbro's gonna probably try and come with something. So they would want to beat Hasbro because it's like they're the real ones. The Hasbro stuff's gonna be all right, but it ain't gonna compete with Mythic Legion. So
The only reason why I think it's coming soon is because you've shown the Final Horseman.
yes,
So now all 4 horsemen have been announced and 2 have released. Pox's Wave is about to come out, so that's the 3rd horseman.
that's right.
And then you have obviously the next one, which is the last one that's on pre-order now.
Uh-huh.
So it's like, what do you do after that? Yes, I get what, like, Mythos is this huge land with so many opportunities and is meant for you to use your imagination. But the whole name of your company is the 4 Horsemen.
Right.
What do you do after that?
Yeah, you gotta do something big.
True.
So I'm pretty sure we're gonna get dragons. I'm pretty sure they're gonna dabble into like more mythical creatures and more like animals.
Yeah. Like a
They
full-on.
do that with their figure. What is it called? Figure obscura.
Yeah, figure
Yeah.
obscure.
Yeah.
Like they could do like a Celbrius, like a 2-headed horse. I mean, 2-headed dog thing. They could do Medusa.
That'd be sick.
There's a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Sick.
Medusa would be sick.
Medusa would be
That'd
amazing.
be badass.
That'd be off the chain.
Yeah.
Like,
But I think we were talking about this in our group chat. Remember I was telling you about the Big Bad sent me that email for that bear that's $109.
yeah, that whatever bear.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Mythic will do a bear.
You're right.
I'm pretty sure we'll get a bear, maybe even a polar bear, whichever
Yeah, like a
way they
cave
want
bear.
to do it.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
But I know for a fact, like for their Figura Obscura, they're gonna build off the Santa Claus figure. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get elves probably directly for him.
Oh yeah, huh?
We might get the Grinch eventually
Oh,
because
that'd
people
be
been
sick.
customizing it. But I think we're gonna get a reindeer next because people kept talking about reindeer, and everything. They keep saying, "Let's see, we'll see."
That'd be dope.
Huh.
And that's another thing. I love that they listen to the fans
They do.
and they try to push out what the fans want.
They do.
So if enough people be like, I want to fucking Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, guess what? We're
They'll
probably
make
going to do Rudolph the Red-Nosed
They'll make
Reindeer.
a Frosty the warrior man instead of the snowman.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But it's like, where do you go after that? So I feel like they're gonna release some more mythical creatures
Yeah,
and more. We're probably gonna get the dragons sooner than later.
yeah, that'd be
But
dope.
mythical creatures is one thing I think they're gonna like really dive into, only because when the Santa Claus figure came out, see, I like to read what they write, like what they write. Most people write shit, and I just be like, whatever, and I just keep going.
Right.
But I like to read what they write because they be putting secrets in their messages,
Oh, in the write-ups.
and they keep saying like, pay attention because you never know when the next Figura Obscura is gonna come out.
That's right.
So it's like you guys already have another one in mind, and you're probably gonna fucking drop it on us. We're probably gonna get a fucking Valentine's Day, like Cupid Mythic Legion, or a fucking Easter Bunny Mythic Legion or some shit.
Oh, dope.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I just love like how upfront they are, and like I could trust putting my money into them.
Yeah.
I guess that's the biggest thing. You get the bang for your buck.
Well, those guys, I mean, they came from an extraordinarily successful line with the Motus, with Master Universe. Like, of course, I mean, in Master Universe, you got every single character you ever could think of, even like fan-made characters and characters like they is everything. So coming off of that line and making their own line, yeah, they're going to be thorough. They're going to be thorough, and they're going to come with the goods. So I don't know, man. It's dope. It's really dope. It's a lot of selection though, man. It's really selection. What's the next thing you got that you're thinking about getting, Nexus?
Well, I want to like get like some of like the older stuff like from the Mythic and maybe dabble into their like the Cosmic Legions line.
Oh, you're thinking about the Cosmic too, huh?
I saw this. I forgot the name, but it was like a big green like alien thing. Like, like they're like older looking ones. and
Yeah.
that really caught my eye. And I was like, man, but if I do get that one, like I'm afraid I'm gonna have to get another detail for it. But I'm really like trying to hunt like older like releases like Legion builders.
Nice.
Because I want to like in the beginning of like last year, like I built this like 12-foot like skate park for like one of like the local businesses here, like a tech deck skate park.
Nice.
So I'm trying to like pitch one of like the game stores here if I can like build them like a big ass castle.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to like, because before I would like do like terrain stuff for D&D. And to my understanding, like Mythic was kind of like sort of like derived like from like Joe's like little ones.
Yes.
Like their scale. That's why like there's like limited like articulation and whatnot. But now that like I got into this line, I'm really looking forward to creating like a 1/12 scale like dioramas that are like like playable. Because that's like at work, that's kind of like what I do. Like I try to like create like games like for the kids and whatnot. So if I can like make like that's like my, I don't know, project for myself. Like if I can create like a big tabletop diorama for like 1/12 scale figures and like so I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but
look what I did with the castle. It's 5 feet in length, and I had to
it's just like
it's out of the way.
I know, I have like a bunch of dioramas. I don't even know where to put them. Like I was just playing with one earlier when you guys when I hopped on the call. And like I just don't know where to put them. But if I can like because I've gotten like a bunch of like clients here in town locally, like like got some stores like carrying like our pieces.
That's dope.
But I don't know if you guys seen those like big like the train set stuff that are like humongous.
Yeah.
Yes.
I kind of like want to build one for like Mythic Legions.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Just have it like as a playground. Like
man, that'd be crazy.
I'll live vicariously through you because I have no patience for dials. I make them when I want to, but it'll take me a long time because I'd be like, I get bored. I get bored. I'd be like, I don't want to paint this shit no more.
It's definitely not like for everybody, especially when you're like just like powering through like brick after brick, like
right.
But it's like I don't know, like for me, like it's more therapeutic. Like it's how I escape everything. Like
I'm more like envisioning the shot that I have in my head for the dial. I think that gets me through it. And I'm like, fuck, I need to get to the shot already.
Danielle, are we there yet? Oh.
Like AB does crazy dials. I don't know how he.
Yeah, I saw that.
Right.
Did you make that piece like when you guys did the gathering contest, right?
We did.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That was pretty dope, man. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
I wish I wanted.
He gets intricate too, man. He gets intricate with like just putting the extra paints on it, putting extra personality on it, so it looks like a real lived-in like thing, man. Like,
I'm like running out of space over here, guys. I got like,
you gotta put a shelf and throw it out.
Dude, I got a shelf in the closet already filled with dials. I got like 2 dials here, 1 on the floor, 2 over there. I'm like, oh man, I'm dialed up.
Dang, that's nice.
That's always the struggle. There's never enough space.
And then I'll end up making some more, and then I'm just like, oh man.
He made toy out expenses.
Oh yeah.
This is the fences he's been wanting.
The same fence I told you to go to Home Depot and get the pieces of. That I even send them a picture of it.
Yes. And he's still. No, that's man. A tabletop, because I think my wife and I were at antique shops and we saw like they had one of those train set ones set up like that. It was I don't know, it was like 10 by 10 or this is massive. And like so setup. Oh man, that's crazy, dude. Like
that would be dope though, man.
That's like the shit they have at San Diego Comic-Con, man.
Because my work, when they moved buildings, they outfitted their center with like new like school tables.
Yeah.
So like they had like a bunch of like I think there were like I don't know like 4x6 sort of like wooden panels,
Uh-huh.
and they gave it all to me. So now I'm kind of like okay, like I'm gonna combine all of them and build something on top of it.
Oh, dope.
But like I said, I just don't know where to put it. But if I can like pitch a place where like they'll allow me to build it, then like I'll build it.
That's dope though.
You have to like what you can do is you can go get like a shed, like go buy a shed. And
Yeah,
then put it in the shed. like,
I'm thinking about it. Yeah,
like buy the shed, put it in the shed.
See,
What's
like
in
if
that
I
shed? A lawnmower? No, it's a diode.
it's a dial. Yeah.
if I build a dio, I gotta negotiate with my wife. I gotta be like,
Yeah.
there's gotta be like,
Yeah.
how does it benefit her? And I'll be like,
I know, yeah.
What is this piece of
What's
furniture?
in it
you
for
got
me?
I'll be like, look, it's gonna be out of the way.
here?
It's for my
In the beginning, it
photos.
was like that with my wife too, and then I got her into miniatures, so now she makes miniatures for me.
Nice.
So I
There we
got
go.
her to my side. I was like buying her like Funko Pops, like here, like this, like, your favorite character. And so,
I
There
used to
you go.
do that. Mine don't work no more. I used to buy my wife the Nightmare Before Christmas stuff, and
yeah.
But she has it all now, so it's like I got it all.
yeah, she's like, yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't work.
Oh.
I had to convince her to let me go on a play date with Toy Attic.
Oh.
Nah, Toy Attic, we out the 21st. We're gonna meet up and go to
That's
Chubsy's.
dope.
Nice.
Yeah, you
That'll be
you
dope.
got to film it, man. That'll be cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's fucking awesome, bro. He'll let us film. He'll get in the video
Oh,
with
that's
us.
cool. That's cool.
Nice.
That's why I said I want to have him on with us. I know he's gonna be
Hey,
on Toy
let's do
Talk
it.
if he
Oh,
wasn't already.
absolutely.
Let's do it. Well, anybody else besides me got something to open, or is it like
I opened all my shit. You guys know this already. I'm impatient. I can't wait to close. Like
Yeah, I got something to
Yeah.
I'll show you what I have open if you guys want to see.
we'll start it off?
Yeah.
Bring it down.
So
Start us
mine
off.
is real simple. At Collectibles Net, I don't know if he's in the chat. He enabled me like with his photo to get the What If Marvel Legends. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, from that one
nice.
shot.
Scarlet
Yeah.
Witch and Iron Man.
Dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once I saw his shot, and you guys know I don't buy Marvel Legends like that.
Right.
I was like, I
Yeah.
had to get him. I had to get him. The only other Marvel Legend I want to get is Khonshu, but I don't want to spend the money on all the other figures because I can care less for it.
Right.
But he's like $200 on eBay to buy him by himself.
Oh, to
so
buy
I might
himself.
just, I might just buy and get the figures and then sell the rest.
Ah.
Yeah.
I told my daughter this is how she looks when she wakes up. I love this figure. The only complaint I have about it is because her hair is like this, she's very top heavy.
Oh yeah.
And because
Hard
they
to
gave her
balance and stuff, yeah.
the Ahsoka heels,
Yeah.
she's very, very hard to stand. Very. Like it's real difficult to get her in a standing position where she looks like she's not taking a shit.
It's
Put her
they
twerking.
never-
Big
they
ass
never-
mustache, man.
They
But
never
it's-
skip on the MCU figures.
What's even worse though is like I haven't tried to take it out, but you know when you could tell like the neck peg doesn't really support it.
Oh,
Like
It's
I
that
don't know
loose?
if you guys just, but you could
Ooh.
tell like it's just not
Yeah.
supportive.
got that bobblehead.
Yeah. Now the Iron Man,
That's dope.
It looks
yeah,
good.
he's pretty badass. He comes with an extra set of hands and his obviously his little effects.
Yes. I just
But
won him. I won him. So
yeah,
I gotta open him. I won him.
he's
I gotta get him. He looks sick.
he's a pretty dope figure. Like he's on eBay for retail. He's like $22 on eBay.
Nice.
I mean, I'm not
Oh,
eBay.
wow.
I'm sorry, Amazon.
Amazon. Nice.
I got him and her off of Amazon for retail.
Oh, nice.
Like he's a dope figure. His sculpt is amazing, and I love like the detail they put into his face for it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can really see.
Oh yeah. That's dope.
Yeah. You
Like
can
the
see,
gap.
the flesh.
There you go. Like you can see the gap.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see through it.
Yeah,
Similar
there
to
you go.
that Captain America one.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the cap. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope.
To be honest, I would be all in if Hasbro released more zombie figures.
Yeah, the what if.
Yep.
They should do. They should do more of them.
Mhm.
That's a great episode.
Other than that, the only other thing I got, I'm not gonna go grab them. They're not really worth the grabbing.
What?
But I got a Stephanie McMahon wrestling figure.
Oh, nice.
With the boob job, and she was on
Ah!
clearance. And a Molly Holly wrestling figure.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
She was on clearance too at Target. That's about it. Oh, and the only other thing. Well, no, we haven't gotten to that part yet, but that's about it. I was gonna say what I had coming in, but I don't.
But you're
I'll leave
waiting
that
on
till
the
the end.
delivery.
Yeah,
That's what's
But-
up.
I think I'm gonna get the rest of the figures for the Conchu because
Okay.
I want him.
Mhm.
I do want
Yeah.
that costume too, but I was hoping to buy him separate too. I didn't know he was $200
Yeah,
already.
he's like $200, and I want him because the same dude that we got the soft good cakes from.
He does.
Yeah,
For
he made that
Moonlight?
wire stuff.
Yeah, he made the entire soft goods for Conchu.
Oh,
Mhm.
sick!
And I seen somebody post him, and they did like a reel, and they did it with like his stuff floating in the air. Oh my
Oh
god,
man,
bro!
that's dope.
Oh,
So
That's sick.
I know some of those
I-
white figures are like 17, 16 bucks on Amazon too.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm about to just do
Mhm.
it and then just sell off the rest of the figures because the only figure I really care for in the line. Now, hear me out. What's the
Okay.
Chinese dude? The cop name?
Jimmy Woo.
Jimmy Woo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you hear?
The only reason why I care for him is because I could take his badge, right? And I can put it on Deadpool. I can have
Nice.
Deadpool go to Bill, and
yeah.
I could be like, "This is a do what I want to get away with it badge."
Oh,
So
great.
that's what I'm thinking
Hell yeah.
with that figure. I'm probably gonna grab him though.
So AB, they're up. They're $16. What?
Like 16, 17 bucks, I think. Yeah, on Amazon.
Where? Yeah.
Yeah,
The
on
new
Amazon.
one?
I think I was gonna grab one. There's like 3 of them.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
gonna grab one right
Oh,
now.
wow.
That's half the figures. What do you mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I only have the leg of Conchu right
You
now.
only have the leg of that's hilarious.
You know what it is? I just don't. Like I said, I've been real selective, and you guys know this from last year.
Right.
Like,
What the
I didn't purchase a Marvel Legend until like June when I got Bombastic Bagman.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So it was
I
like
don't know.
I don't want none of the figures, but I want Conchu.
Yeah, Conchu's worth getting.
Oh no! I'm mistaken. I'm tripping. It's the other one. I'm sorry. It's the Marvel
Ultron?
Legends from the Black Panther wave. Is the one
Oh,
that's for the
yeah,
16
build-
bucks.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Atuma.
So sorry, my bad.
They're all like, still, like 20, they're 24. So that's
I
not
got
bad.
excited. Oh shit! I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, like the price is
They're all
not.
24. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's good. It's good.
Yeah,
price.
that's still
that's
24.
average. Yeah. And so most of them ship soon.
Yeah, they're almost all January 10th.
Yeah, cool. All right, that's something that means that they're coming to Target real soon, and that means they'll be. Yeah, they're probably gonna be cheap in a minute.
But the only thing,
Yeah,
like
they'll
the
go
only
on
figure
clearance.
the only figure I would want from the wave is the Howard the Duck, but he has no articulation, so that pisses me off.
Yeah.
Green got him.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
have Howard. He's not worth the money. But I mean, he's
I just need
like,
the Conchu build a figure, but he would be the one figure in the wave
That you like. Yeah.
besides the zombies that I would want.
mhm.
There you go.
We'll say like for me, like Howard the Duck, like I could put him in scenarios with Deadpool, like, and plus
Mhm.
that Paul Rudd head.
Already.
Like, I gotta have that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So
Yeah.
Cool. What you got? The open green? You said you had something.
yeah. So mine actually came in this afternoon. And going back to the Ninja Turtles, I got the
sick.
Donnie and Mikey
Oh,
What?
There you go.
Soto 2-pack. It was awesome. I got this off of Walmart. Slated for the 26th of this month. And then I got a notification like midweek. They're like, hey, your package is on the way. So I was like, all right, dope.
Told you it's supposed to be shipping. It's shipping out now. It's now. Pre-order tomorrow. It's here now. It's technically
these-
not a pre-order. It's
Oh,
there.
shit. Yeah, these things look awesome. Like
That's
the
dope.
head sculpts.
Mm.
And hot take, the second one is probably my favorite.
You did say that, man. You said the second one
Yeah.
got more.
Yeah.
You have more. It's more endearing to you. Man. The OG.
Yeah, I have. it holds more nostalgic purposes because obviously the first movie is the better movie. Like first movie goes hard.
It does.
But the second one, man, like I can't tell you how many times I watched that as a kid, and like I can recite that movie probably from beginning to end. Yeah, you know, NECA, they gotta secure their figures really well.
They don't be playing around with it. The cool
To
thing
me-
about it is if it's the small enough bendy wire, you can put that wire into other stuff to make bendy wire stuff.
Yep. All right, we're gonna
Add it to things.
look at Donnie first.
Nice.
Look at that head sculpt, like that is spot on.
It is
From-
actually.
And like
Huh.
they gave Donnie the derpiest looking expression for the second movie, but I love it. Like it's so good. So like it's articulation is about the same as the first
Right.
set. I'm gonna have to heat these up because it's
There you go. I was about to say you got to.
the torso articulation seems a little better. Knees about the same. The green is a little lighter than the first set. You got the straps on the back for the bow staff, just like the first ones. Accessories, you got the bow staff
Dope.
for Donnie.
So when does Leon and Ralph release?
They've already released. I haven't.
Okay, you
picked
just
them
got
up
to go
yet.
grab them.
Yeah. What I like about come here. I like that the new ones come with these like half-eaten
Oh, that's
Oh, dope.
pizza
Oh,
slices.
sweet.
Because usually it's a full slice of pizza.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. It comes with a full slice too. It comes with like 2 little half pieces,
That's
and
pretty
then
dope.
your full slice. And then I love the accessories that they give you with this because he comes with his combat cold cuts.
Oh,
You remember
come
that
on.
beginning
Yeah.
move,
I
scene?
remember that.
Donnie's wiffle bat.
Yep,
Uh,
that's dope.
it comes with this extra arm piece
Oh,
for Donatello because, and it's the little details that NECA goes to because there's a scene in the movie where, where he wears his like little wristwatch.
oh,
He like flips it over to tell the time, and it comes with, I guess, this. If you don't want the watch,
you don't
you
want
can
to
put this
That's
on.
dope. That's clever.
And then you get, oh, this is cool. You get an empty
Yes,
TGRI can.
nice.
I don't. All mine are filled, so this is going to be great. I think maybe like
Babies!
I think it's either in the accessory pack or it may come with Leo and Ralph. But
Okay.
there's one of these that's like broken in half that you can like put together.
Oh, dope.
Now this Mikey's head sculpt was the one that I was really excited about. Like
Oh,
that
that's
is
cool.
perfect. Like
Yeah.
you can see the teeth
him right there.
detail.
That's dope.
Like that is Mikey all the way. One difference I'm spotting from the new one is they gave him pouches for his nunchucks
Oh,
this time instead of like just clipping them in his belt.
yeah.
Which
Huh.
oh yeah, they just kind of slide down in there
Oh,
like
that's
that.
dope. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, these are awesome. Like these, I'm really excited to have these and have them with the first movie Turtles.
And see, this is where it's like, I just think Mezco should have just went that direction. They should have just made them like the movie.
And see, like that's like I don't understand. Like maybe it's a licensing reason. Like
no, I don't think it's. I mean, they should be fine.
I don't know.
I think it's what Blitz said. They just wanted to try something different, not get too.
Yeah. I think Mikey should have come with a yo-yo.
Yeah.
Now around the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been dope.
That would have been actually dope. And those are pretty, man. NECA, yeah, they give you the accessories, give you spot on accuracy.
I've got ideas for these sausages for Deadpool.
Keep that to yourself.
Oh, y'all see.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are perfect. Like I'm very happy with these.
That's dope. Yeah. That's
now,
NECA,
now I gotta
man,
get Leo and Ralph.
Price point wise and what they get, yeah, you can't really.
Yeah, these were. I think the set was like 63.
Oh, that's
from
good.
Walmart.
Yeah,
So,
33.
Nice.
That's what you want.
That's nice.
Oh,
It's not bad.
Now I need to get the accessory pack.
there you go. You
I
got
want
anything? Where you want?
I need the little toga and Razor Wolf and turtle.
Oh, the little
that they come
yes. What the hell? You got anything to open, AB?
I was like Blitz. I was impatient. I kind of opened all of my stuff too.
This happened.
What'd you open?
Yeah, it happened. Yeah, I had gotten recently like the Uzui Tengen. I had recently gotten him.
Oh,
I've been
yeah.
kind of messing with him.
Sick, man.
He's badass, man.
That is
I
so
love him, man. He's sick. And then recently, my buddy Jason got me another thing, which Thor, your shot's been enabling me, so I'm so happy I got him now. So I got mine finally.
Yes, that's dope.
Yeah.
Nice.
The Walmart exclusive Spider-Man. So
There
I'm
you
super
go.
excited to take shots with him.
Oh man.
So he
that's
had sent me a bunch of stuff too, man. He had reached out and sent me. Finally, I had gotten my the Mayfix Spider-Man.
oh sick.
That
Oh,
came out.
next one. Oh.
So I
That was
got
dope,
him.
man. What do you
Yeah, this
like?
one's
him?
actually
'Cause I'm
sick.
on the fence, but I want to. Oh man, I'm so tempted to get that one.
Yeah, he's actually so dope, man. Like his joints and everything to him is just.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't stop putting him down, dude.
Enabling at its finest. 2020.
I know.
I know, dude.
Yeah.
It's just,
Can't stop putting them down. Enabling part 8.
yeah, man, he is so dope. Yeah, I had picked up him, and then he had sent me Yoda and Luke as well too.
Oh,
and
nice.
then I recently picked up Moon Knight, which I hadn't opened up yet.
Oh,
I had
yeah.
opened them up yet, but put them back in there.
Yes.
And then I'd gotten the Marvel Legends Black Shuri, and then the animated Cyclops.
Oh, dope.
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 Yeah, I think. Oh,
Are you
this
gonna-
is the one that.
Are you gonna leave him cell shaded, or are you gonna take off the stuff like a lot of people have done because they're impatient?
I don't know.
It's
I
gonna
don't know. I
get
think I might
weird.
get. Yeah, I don't know. I might buy another one and probably get the other one. Just have that one cell shaded still, and then just maybe take this one off as well
Okay.
too.
Yeah,
They're gonna release one that's uncell. They know. You know that's what they do.
they have the body
You know.
for it now. They
You know how
Yeah.
Hasbro is.
You know how they do, man. You know. Oh,
But yeah,
that's how they
I
do.
jumped into those open the quick. I was like, I'm gonna wait until Sunday, but I was like, nah, man, I gotta jump into it. Especially my oldest too. He was like, no, we gotta open them. Do it.
Oh. Connexus, you got anything that you want to open?
I do. Okay.
Yeah, what you got?
Well, I actually opened most of them already.
See? Like this is what we do. We open toys, man.
Let them breathe.
As soon as I get it, it's open.
See, I just got like this one for my
Oh, you
mythics.
got your thing. Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
So,
Blitz has like 50 of those now, I think.
I got
You
the
Pretty
moose,
much.
all the moose,
got that moose.
Oh, dude.
and Artemis,
Yes.
Krampus.
Yes.
He's amazing.
This was the
gotta
first
have the
one that I opened, the Templar.
Oh, shit.
And then, yeah, like I said, they multiplied. We also got this Lord of the Rings tree thing.
Oh, that's sick. That kind of goes with Mythic.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, it does.
Treebeard.
and,
Nice.
go with like the elves and stuff.
Damn.
And then like the ice giant.
Oh, sick.
Oh,
I
this is
got-
crazy.
I busted out some of like my mascots out because before they were just like sitting somewhere. I just opened like the Constantine.
Okay, you opened your. Okay,
I don't
nice.
know where. Oh, there he is. Ah. So he's like right there.
Ah, sick.
And
Nice.
oh yeah, this is like my turtle dio
Oh, dope.
that I
Dude.
built.
That's sick.
Oh wow.
But I've been trying to like get like the first like or the second movie Turtles, but I
Okay.
haven't the first one.
Yeah.
I got like Magic Santa over there.
So then wait, get them weight.
Yeah, it's just the type of gift that those on the naughty list would want to open. Yeah,
Great.
and
That's like Venice Beach Santa.
yeah, I got Outback, and it is probably my favorite.
Dude, Outback is okay. Anybody out there that didn't pick up Outback Tiger Force, you're sleeping. You're sleeping,
Yeah.
man.
He's
That's one of
like
the- that's one of the
really
dope
dope.
figures. That figure's
I want-
amazing, bro.
I want to custom him into a solid snake, and then get a bunch.
Nice.
I want to custom another one as a year one Batman, like put like a Black
Okay.
Panther head and custom him into
Yes.
a Batman, and then keep
Yes.
one as is, just because he's dope.
He's dope, dude.
I found She-Ra.
Oh my gosh, did you
$9
get her on sale?
Nice.
Yeah, like $8,
Okay,
$9.
I'm waiting on her to go down in my Target. Then I'm gonna get
So
her.
I'm probably gonna custom her into like a mythic like figure of
That'd be
some
sick.
sort.
She
And,
came out of the
this
Mythic
is probably
version,
what
you
I'm
know that,
most
right?
excited about is like the selfie series. So this is I don't know if you guys can like see it, but yeah, this is like my head sculpt.
Oh
From,
shit,
like,
you
the
got
artwork.
one?
Oh shit!
Damn.
No way.
Like a lot of people were like
That's sick.
like crapping on him. Where is it?
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
But it doesn't like give it justice, but it kind of actually looks like me.
Damn,
Like
Yeah.
when my bun is like up.
that's
So,
dope.
I really like him. So those are like the stuff that I opened today earlier. Like that's what I've been doing.
Yeah.
And it's and then I got the Banshee from like
Oh, dope.
Avatar
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
from
That's
McFarlane.
the
Oh.
7-inch scale.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
and then Jake Sully.
Nice.
'Cause me and my wife really liked the movie, so
Did you saw the second one? It's pretty good.
yeah.
Okay,
I think it was
we're gonna
pretty
go
cool.
see it. I gotta go see it.
And then I finally found my Usagi, so I'm gonna
Oh,
open that
sick.
later.
Nice.
sweet.
'Cause he's been
That's
like,
an awesome figure.
because I found him in the wild, and
What?
that's very rare for me.
Lucky, man. Lucky.
Yeah, like there was two of them. So
Damn.
and then I traded the other one to my buddy for like a
There you
bunch
go.
of like water figures. And then like so these are like where I pile up what I'm about to open,
Okay.
like a bunch of the Universal turtles, Universal
There you
Monster Turtles.
Nice.
Oh sweet.
And yeah, that's pretty much it as far
Ah,
as like
dope.
what's
You did you hear Blitz try and enable you just a minute ago with that She-Ra?
oh wait, I missed it.
Because Mythic Legion has his own version of She-Ra.
Yeah.
Oh really?
shit.
Yeah. They do.
Oh, then this is
And
gonna go
and
somewhere.
Trapjaw and a few others.
You're going back and getting mythics.
Yeah. More
Look,
expensive.
this is enabling right now. Hold on, let me go away.
I mean,
So-
like I grabbed her because she was like $8, but now I'm gonna have to check that.
What you
Oh
got?
yeah,
Blitz?
and then like
Hold
my
on.
my Fury one.
Oh, your
Just like-
Fury.
well,
Oh
I've
yeah,
been
You
there
gotta
you go.
get
But I opened
you
this
gotta
like,
get Croconaw now.
a week ago or something.
There he is right there. The trap jaw. He needs the
Oh
trap jaw.
yeah, man.
Damn.
I didn't know like they have like Motu stuff too.
Yeah, they have a few.
Yeah,
All
they
right.
do. Cause don't they have
Oh,
he's
this
the
guy
dude
too.
who's frocked. He's frocked or whatever, but he's from Master Universe. What is that dude name? Hold on. Where is it?
Yeah, that dude
Oh,
was crazy.
yeah, I got him. I got the Hordak dude or whatever.
He
He's dope.
looks so dope, man.
He's like based on Hordak.
I think my vampires are probably my favorite out of the mythics now.
Well, they're definitely mine. I have the most.
Yeah, they look really cool. I guess I'm officially in trouble now. I mean, like I just got like a I got another one like sitting like in the hallway right here.
What's that? Hold up.
So
Another
Yeah.
detox. Yeah.
because my buddy was like, hey, my wife's like trying to like move a bunch of my stuff out. So if you want it, you can get it. So I was like, help him out. He sold it really
Yo.
cheap because they're like $100 now.
Yeah, they have one
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
They
Because
did.
when I first got mine, they were like what 40 something.
They were. And I got
Yeah, and then now they're $100.
IKEA found out that everybody was like
Yeah,
using them for toys.
They did. They totally did.
they
just
caught on.
threw it up there. That's what they did.
It's crazy. But so yeah, now I have 2 shelves to fill with mythics.
Nice. That's what's up.
But I think I'm gonna like stop like other stuff just to focus on that one. Because
Okay.
it feels because like I played with a lot, like Mescos, for example. Like, but like when I was like messing with the mythics, like the amount of joy, if you will, kind of like
Yep.
despite all the limitation it has, like people crapping on
Mm-hmm.
like the paint apps or like the articulation, like I've like just like had the most fun with it. And I think at the end of the day, that's like like you guys say, like that's what matters most.
Yep.
So I think what I'm gonna do moving forward, like this year, is like sort of pick like my main because before when I collect, like I would collect every single thing that I could get my hands on, whatever I'm collecting. So I had hundreds of Spider-Mans, hundreds of Batmans. I had all the Batmobiles. I have like
Oh shit.
ever like
Damn, dude.
released. So now I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna and it's hard, but I'm gonna like, these are gonna be my definitive Ninja Turtle representative of that part of my childhood, and
Right.
there.
That's a good way to approach it. Get
And then
your definitives.
Yeah, and moving forward, just stay with like customizing mythics and like building like dioramas.
There
So
you go.
shift kind of like the
Yeah.
focus on creating more on like collecting, if you will.
Yes.
I think that would make the money part a little bit more healthy.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Love that, man.
I like that approach. Make it more healthy.
Yeah. And just kind of like because before like so mid-year last year, a buddy of mine who's into toy collecting passed away due to COVID.
Oh man, sorry.
Wow.
Sorry, man.
Yeah.
Wow,
And
sorry.
so I had to empty his whole garage out to help like his wife,
Yeah.
and like sell stuff to kind of like just like help the family out and
Yes.
whatnot.
Yeah.
But during like that process of kind of like doing that, it really shifted like your my perspective as far as like what really like matters, and like you never know when you're gonna die, and then like stuff is just like stuff kind of like at the end of the day, right?
Yeah. No, you're right, man. I
Mhm.
appreciate that perspective here. I mean, but you're right on point.
Yeah, so like I started like opening everything, because before like I would like probably like open like some stuff here and there,
Mm-hmm.
and then like I found myself like opening up everything, just like playing with them. It's kind of
Yeah.
like, because I had this vision of like, oh, like when I get like tons of money or the house or whatever, then like I'll be able to like open them up and display all of them one day, right? But you're always in postponement, like you're always
Yeah.
like sort of like in the future, and everything's just collecting dust. And so now I like open pretty much like everything.
No, man,
Just
that's
play
a
with
good
it.
way. That's a great way of thinking
Mhm.
about it.
Yes.
In fact,
Yeah.
you speaking about that actually, it's a great reflection. Actually, it's glad that you are introspectively looking at it like that, because that's kind of where I'm at too. It's like I'm thinking like because I keep a lot of my boxes, but I'm thinking like I don't need these damn boxes.
Yeah.
I can make space for more stuff that I want to put in there.
Exactly.
Why am I keeping a box for what? Like
Yeah.
I'm never going to sell the shit anyway.
Mhm,
Yep.
yeah.
I'm never going to sell this shit. This shit's staying. So
Yeah.
I might as well toss the box and keep it moving. And
Yeah.
make that for something else. You know, why am I holding on to stuff? It's just like you said. Why are you not opening that field?
Yeah.
It's funny because we had lost a close friend not too long ago.
Yes.
Tuscan Traders, and he was the one that used to always yell at me and be like, "Yo, let your figures breathe." He was the reason I started throwing away boxes because all my
Yeah, I
Black
think I
Series
saw you guys
figures.
post about him. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, man.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
He used to always yell at me because I had a lot of Black Series figures when and he used to be like, "When are you gonna throw out the boxes?" I'm like, "Never." And he's like, "Let them breathe. You take photos of them."
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, but I put them back in the box." He was like, "Isn't that exhausting?" I'm like, "No, it's not."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's like I mean like that's a good way of saying it, I guess, because that's kind of like what I realized. Because you never think about it. Like you think you have all the time, and
You do.
you know.
You do, man.
But then, so that's kind of like what shifted me from, like I said, like when I started like that Connexus account, like like 3-4 months ago,
Uh-huh.
I really wanted it to be about, like connecting people through, the stuff that I love, right? And like
Yeah.
finding like-minded people like you guys that I can like share that like, love with. Because even like with like the toy community in the past, like there's like like a lot of like drama I've noticed like online. I don't know if you guys ever encountered like that sort of thing.
Oh yeah.
We definitely have.
But like there's like a lot of that, right?
Well,
And, a lot of like posting. So for example, like I had like a guy here in town. He would like literally like steal stuff, right? Like just so he can like show like that he got something new on like his
Damn.
Instagram, and
That's
like
serious.
and then he would like run raffles, right? Like giveaways. So
yeah.
he would like get new followers, and then like the person who would win is just his brother.
Wow.
And that was like really
Oh.
like sort of like I don't know, like toxic in terms of like people like
Yes.
are more concerned about putting up like appearances, right? And
Yep.
versus just like really getting to what it's about. Like they forgot the toys. I think like for me personally just represent like like you were saying, like the nostalgia, right, of like the fun stuff that you had in your childhood,
Yep.
and then like those moments that you share with your friends who enjoys the same thing, right?
Yes.
And then people became more focused on the representations of those things, which are like the toys, but then they forgot the people, like scalping and like one upping like your fellow toy photographers.
Yep.
And it became like really really like a bad landscape. I had to like not be on Instagram for like 2-3 years.
Right.
So but now that's where I'm at with it. Like I'm trying to like really like help like the kids that I work with here, and like sort of start building more community around it, like online and offline.
Right.
And just like like you said, let the toys breathe, and like actually like bring that fun aspect back to the equation of doing things. Because yeah, you just never know. And at the end of the day, it's the people. It's about the people, right?
It is
Absolutely.
And a lot of like the friends that I made through toy events here in town, like like a lot of them have been in my wedding, like I've been in their kids' birthdays. So it started as something where, oh dude, like do you have this build a figure piece? I need it. And then all of a sudden, like you have like someone who's like going through life with you. And
yes,
that's the beautiful thing about like just being intrinsically in love with like what you do is like the moment you get like real with yourself, right? Like not thinking about what other people think, then you start
Yes,
thinking those people,
Mhm.
and then real friendship starts, and
that's right.
so
You
yeah.
said it. Yeah, this whole arena. This is supposed to be like the ultimate playground that never stopped. It's like
Yeah.
the ultimate sandbox that just never stopped.
Yep.
Yeah, because back in the day, man, you could be at the playground or the sandbox and you'd be like, why does it have to end? Well, this is
Yeah.
we're adults now and it doesn't have to end. You
Yeah.
can continue to have this fun time with people around you that enjoy the same things you enjoy and just
Exactly,
have a
man.
blast. That's what this should be about.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
toys, man. I don't know why
Yep.
I never understood how it could get toxic like that, but people can make it that way. They can make
Yeah.
it ridiculous for no reason.
To piggyback off of what Nexus was saying, like I don't think people realize, and this is for like the negative people or the fake people that try to show an appearance of who they want people to think they are, but they're really not like that. I feel like they don't understand the amount of energy it takes to be fake or to do the shit that they do.
Yeah, man. For
Like,
real, dude. Yeah.
and with that, it's like, why would you waste your energy on doing shit like that when, for the most part, the community is caring and all about being together, regardless of where you're at in the world. Toys bring us together. This is what the toy community does. Whether, and I think I've said this before, but it doesn't matter if you're a Hot Wheel collector. It doesn't matter if you're a Funko Pop collector. It doesn't matter if you're a toy collector in general.
Yeah.
The hobby brings us together because it's fun and it takes away from what you go through in the real world for the most part.
That's right.
This is where your imagination gets to live free because in the real world we have limitations, obviously, no matter what we do in life. But when we take photos, there's no limit to the imagination that we could have, and that's what brings the fun to what we do.
Yep.
Yeah. Because it's like, oh well, I can move this here. You can't say I'm gonna move this in the real world. But in the toy world, you can be like, I'm gonna move this and I'm gonna move this.
Right.
So it's like I don't understand, and you know, this is shout out to all the real ones, and you know, a lot of people that we talk to in this community on a daily, and I'm talking about guys that I've spoken to every day for 3+ years already.
Yeah.
Like just wanting to have fun and collecting and just talking toys and just enjoying the hobby, because this is what it is a hobby, and we've just turned it into, I guess you could say, almost creative marketing, because people steal photos for their appearance, and that's just too much energy, man. I'm gonna be 36 in like a couple days. Like I don't got the fucking energy to be fucking doing dumb shit like that, man. Like the energy I got, I'm like an old dog. Like I if it ain't about, let me not say this because my wife might be like, "What do you mean you're not moving around?" I don't move around unless it's for toys.
Right.
She probably heard me anyway. But like you get what I'm saying? Like it doesn't take energy to have fun.
No.
Because when you're having fun, you're living free.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Too much energy to be negative, man. Just be kind to everyone you meet and just be right to everybody the same way you would want people to be right with you.
Right.
That's the way I see it. Have fun, buy toys, stay broke. I mean, that's what I'm
Eat a couple of noodles.
Ramen noodles, your
You guys
best
know
friend.
when I went to Legion Con, man, I was
ramen
on
noodles,
crackers
right.
and water, saltine crackers and water for like 4 days. But nah, man,
for sure, man.
Like, I clicked with you because you have such a positive attitude, and you can see it in how we message each other. That's why I was like, we got to have you on, and it was like, just bring them on, man. And you know, like, there's a lot of people in the community that are like that, and we try to get as many people on as we can. Some people are shy, but this year is going to be the year that I'm saying we're going to fucking break the shyness, break the nervousness. People are going to be on with us, and we're going to have more fun every single week that we do what we do.
I guess like if I can say something about that.
Yeah,
So like
yeah,
I'm a very introverted like person, you know, like I'm very shy like in nature. I don't really like talk much. But then that's kind of like what I was talking to my wife about it, like because we were just in a Christmas party not too long ago, and everyone was just kind of like doing their thing, and we're just wallflowers in the corner. But then we always talk about how we are noisy around our people,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
like starting like that connexus thing, right? Like I it's just like if someone like out there's like listening and like are shy, um you know uh for one, I would never have like been in this conversation right now with like the four of you
Uh-huh.
if I didn't like jump on that opportunity. Like time is like I said, like realizing how time is very unpredictable and you just never know.
Yes.
Like you cannot like live sort of like be, I guess what I'm trying to say is, like be afraid like of your like insecurities maybe, but still do it anyway. Like get out
That's
there,
right.
because that's how you're gonna meet your people,
That's
and like
right.
the real people that you meet, they're not gonna judge you. They're gonna be
Nope.
supportive of you. They're gonna check you if you're in the wrong,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
but you don't meet those people if you don't put yourself out there.
That's
I
right.
laugh
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
that was Ryan. My friend that passed away. He
Yep.
used to check. He checked everybody.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
No
He
matter
would call
what.
you on bullshit, and it wouldn't
Yep.
be in a bad way. It
No.
would just be like, "Yo, this is
Just be real, right?
yeah."
This is
Yeah.
real.
And I do find that I'm still nervous, kind of like earlier, like I was like, man, like because you get like very insecure sometimes with sometimes you don't even know why, you just feel like it.
Right.
But we did
Yeah,
like
man.
our first official show, like a convention, like a comic convention here in town last year with me and my wife and a buddy of mine who builds dioramas. And it's funny because like both of them were just like in the back. They just let me do the talking. But then like I tell them like if they have seen me kind of like years ago, like like I didn't like start out that way, but it's just because of knowing that if I say if I give maybe myself the permission to like fail, right, and like be judged, right? Because a lot of people like and this is like one of the things that I didn't like in the, I don't know, like toy photography scene too. Like I've been into groups where someone's just sharing a photo and then all of a sudden like 100 people like would like you know sort of like critique that person even though they weren't like asking for it,
Wow.
but in a mean way. And
Right.
it's like, dude, like that guy just wanted to share something that he just bought. Like it wasn't like trying to be a pro or anything.
That's
And
right.
even like with like my photography, like I only have used like my old iPhone 6 for all of my photos.
Uh-huh.
And like I've never like I don't know how to use like an SLR camera or anything. But I think I try to like stick with what I have and make the most out of it.
Yes.
So I really think it's really about having fun, and
It
it
is.
forces me to be creative and be imaginative. So for those people that are thinking, oh, like I need to be like this good first, or I need to be, like have this credibility or like this amount of followers, like I would just say, because this was my barrier in
Uh-huh.
getting out there. So I'm just gonna say, like whether you feel insecure or like afraid for whatever reason, um, the moment you start to kind of like still go for it and be real is when you're gonna start seeing like the real people
Yep.
and attracting those people around you.
That's
And
right.
and it like I said, like we've never met in person, right?
No.
But it feels like we kind of like sort of like know like each other, like
Yeah.
and be able to like just talk about what
Yep.
we all like love.
Yep.
And hopefully one day when you guys are on my side of the states and I'm at your side, we're collaborate and like shoot photos and whatnot. But the internet right now gave a lot of people the ability to like connect with like anybody in the world instantaneously, and
It did.
that sandbox that you guys are talking about became like worldwide. And to not take advantage of that is just like like just take advantage of it. Like
You should.
your people is out there, you just gotta take some risk. You're probably gonna meet some bad eggs along the way, but
Uh-huh.
if you don't get discouraged and still do what you love, you're gonna meet like the right
That's
people
right.
at the right places
That's
in the
right.
right time.
That is
And
right.
that's gonna be the fuel to keep doing because it's very discouraging. I was telling my wife, someone wakes up and shows their cleavage and they get like a million like likes, and like I
Right.
would spend like weeks to build a diorama,
Mhm.
right? Like buy toys and custom a toy and then shoot a toy, and I get 12 likes for it. And
Yeah.
like sometimes like that gets like, man, like what am I doing? But then you keep doing it because you do it for the sake of it, like like not for like vanity metrics
There you go.
that doesn't like really mean anything at the end of the day.
That's
uh,
right.
but like, and I like this thing that I don't know if you guys know Gary Vaynerchuk. He would always say like one is greater than zero. So if you have like one person who digs your stuff, then and sometimes that person is you. Like you got to be your
It's
own
true.
champion, right? You got to be
Yeah.
your own like fan
Yeah.
with like your photography and your customs or your dioramas and stuff. So that's just the burden of like being an artist, I believe. And
Mhm.
so yeah, I just want to say that because that's kind of like the main message of Connexus is to you know to give myself that permission to be okay with like failing and sucking and maybe being not where I want to be yet as an artist. But if I show other people that it's okay, then maybe all of those people hiding in behind their computers will start to like get out more and
That's right.
I'll
get into it.
I'll say this to prove it doesn't matter how, like, where you start, how you start. It's all about how you feel. I
Yeah.
started
Mhm.
with a piece of cardboard.
Do you?
I colored it brown, and I took a photo of a Lego Millennium Falcon. That was my very first photo.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I did it with a phone.
Yeah.
Now, like, as long as, like you said, you keep enjoying what you're doing, the rest follows. People will follow you. But it is true what you said. Rather have one than zero. I'd rather have like these gentlemen right here that I get to share twice a week, every week. Like my photo or tell me something about my photo than to have somebody not say nothing at all.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not about how many likes you get. It's not
Right.
about who comments.
Yeah.
It's about having fun.
It
And
is.
people could tell,
Mhm.
and I say this all the time, you could tell when a person has fun taking a photo as opposed to making it rushed and making it look like I just need to post something so
Right.
people can like it.
Yep.
As long as you're having fun, the rest follows, man. You'll find the real people in this community like I have. And I say that every day to my boys, and they know that. Like, I'm very appreciative of the people that I have in my circle. And I'm a lone wolf. Like, I've always been alone or by myself. But I got people that I know that I could call from this toy community and they'll be right there for me.
Yeah. No,
Like,
that's
that's I'm sorry, what happened?
no, I was just saying that you're right, man. That's what this is about.
Yeah, and it's just have fun, man. And kudos to you for using a phone because Green uses a phone and he's the fucking master of using a cell phone, bro.
Yeah, I've seen his shots. Yes.
Yeah, and he uses a phone,
Yeah.
and I use a camera, but I use a camera because, and I think I can speak from a lot of the people that try to use cameras. I wanted to learn.
Right.
I wanted to see if I can actually up the scale and do something different,
Damn,
and I was able to learn a little bit here and there. I got a long way to go with my photography, but I have fun doing it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
and that's what it's about, man. Have fun, enjoy it, and keep giving back.
Here's the thing. It's like there's two things. Like, don't pick up a gun if you ain't planning on shooting somebody. Don't pick up a camera if you ain't planning on shooting something you enjoy. That's what it is. If you're not having fun when you point that lens, be it camera, or camera, phone, whatever. If you're not having fun when you point that lens at that subject matter, what are you doing? You should be shooting it because you're excited.
Yeah.
It's all that other stuff when you post it or someone says that's all extra, whatever. But the most important thing should be you should be excited about what you're taking a shot of. And it's if you didn't have anyone to show it to but yourself. That's how you should approach this, is just be having fun. It's just sort of like, when you make a diode, you're making a diode because you want to have fun with what's going to happen with that. So the same thing.
That's probably the only thing I don't have fun doing. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, but you already have in your mind how much fun you're going to have when it's done.
Oh yeah, after
It's that whole experience that should always be with you when you're doing this stuff. And I think a lot of people that may have the negative aspect, I think they miss that aspect of this hobby, is that at the end of the day, it's supposed to be maximum fun. If it ain't fun, man, don't do it. Don't do something else. Do another hobby.
Connection threw me off there for a minute.
No, you're good. Do another hobby. Do something else, man. I don't know.
If you ever feel like this is work, then you're doing something wrong.
You're doing it wrong.
It should never feel like a job where you need to hurry up and have a photo to post.
Right.
Like it's have fun, man. I've come to a realization that if when you're shooting, if you don't smile while you're taking your photo, or if when you take the shot, you don't go, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like
stop
doing like there's got to be some type of, and this is gonna sound so wrong in so many ways, but there's got to be some type of noise you make when you take a photo. I'm just saying, I'm being as realistic as possible. That's me. Like if I don't like a photo that I take, I step away because I'm not having fun. I'll go back to it eventually, and I'll see if there's another way that I would like it if I want to do that again. But it's just like you never want to make it feel like it's a job.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Like this is fun, and I want it to stay fun.
Yeah. It should be always. It's got to be. If it's not, I don't know. That's it's got to be that way, man. On that note, I'll open my dude later, but because I don't want to. You can't top the stuff you guys have been saying. This is amazing. So
I'm sorry, I didn't even know
this
how
is
far
good.
we went so
This
far.
is a good way to end, man. This is a good way to end it on. This is good stuff. These are nuggets that hopefully people watching are gonna watch. I hope you walk away with some of these nuggets of advice and nuggets of inspiration that have just been dropped, man. Because that's what this is about, man. That's what makes this community fun. If you allow it to be, you have to let it be. You have to allow it to be fun. And let yourself be fun. And I think Koenig said it best. It's like when you do that, it's like you find your tribe. You find your tribe of people that you're supposed to be around. So it's dope.
Yeah.
Dude. That's what this.
Yeah, because it's I don't know, like when I was like younger, like I always get weirded out, or I always weird people out. Cause like I play with toys, and I'm like like a big dude, and like why does you play with dolls and
right?
Like they're action figures.
Yeah,
They're not dolls.
And and I'm just like trying to, and I listen to that voice, especially kind of like my dad's voice, I would say, where like you got to grow up, you got to get a real job, you got to like stop it. But I think you just die like slowly, because I did when I stopped, and I thought I was like getting mature, but when I stopped, like it felt like like a part of me sort of like died, and I guess it doesn't matter if other people don't get it, because some people would, and that's kind of like why it's important to stay true to yourself, because that's the only time you'll find those people. When you're not afraid of being like judged anymore. And you're not afraid of like because you see it a lot, like people reviewing like movies or comics or toys, and they never create and put something out there to be they don't risk anything.
That's right.
And so they're always just like in that false sense of supremacy over everybody. But they never really put anything out there for people to judge. And, as a creative, you always have that like sort of like I don't know, artist insecurity, but then if you let it stop you, then you'll never create, and then you'll never, find your people, and maybe you never actually be happy because you're always thinking about the what ifs, or always living somewhere else versus making the most out of like whatever camera you have or whatever toy you have. That's why now it's like more quality of like time, right?
Right.
Like the quantity of toys, because I've had so many toys in the past where like I don't even know why I bought them. Maybe it's because everyone was buying them.
Uh-huh.
And,
Impulse buys. That's what
impulse
they are.
buy,
Yeah.
now I'm like more intentional about it in terms of like, like I can create this. I see a toy, like I see a picture in my head, and like I want to
Yeah.
bring it to life.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it's just being like really honest, and then like you guys said, it all falls into place, and
It does.
yeah,
It does. It totally does, man. No, man, it does, man. And I mean, again, that's just like we appreciate you, brother, because this has been
likewise, man. Thank
like,
you guys.
like the vibe and what you're putting down, what you're saying is exactly how we wanted to start the year. Exactly how.
Yeah.
Like this
Right
is
on.
exactly
I'm
how
glad,
we want to start the
yeah.
year, man. Like this is the way it's supposed to be. It's got to be this way. If it's not, man, don't do this. Go do something else that makes you happy.
Yeah.
This should make you happy. It should make you feel
Yeah.
good. That's the whole point. Like, yeah, that's the whole point. We're tapping into our childhood as adults.
There
What
you go.
else
Yeah.
can you ask for?
Yeah.
Like, what else can you ask for, man? Yeah. Like, damn, pretty fortunate if you think about it. So,
It is. Yeah.
so it's all good. And we had 88 joined us. Pablo joined us. What's up, man?
Oh, he has a question. 88 wants to know if you're Filipino.
I am.
Nice.
There you go.
Yeah. I am Filipino. Yeah.
What's up?
88 is that's our boy Ozzy. I think he's Filipino too, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, he's Filipino.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm always excited to connect with like other Filipino. Because it's funny, when I was in the Philippines still, like I don't really know a lot of people who are into it.
Oh,
And then when I moved here in the States, I started like, like sort of connecting with like a lot of Filipino photographers, toy photographers, and or just like toy enthusiasts in general.
yeah.
Which was like weird. But yeah, I'm always connecting with like other Filipinos. So
That's dope. What's up? Yeah, man. Thank you, though. Thanks, man, for joining us tonight,
Yeah,
man.
sure,
It's
man.
like-
yeah, man.
Yeah,
Thank you
this
guys for having me.
Nah,
It's
man.
been,
It's
a
the
pleasure.
vibe. The vibe is exact. I'm telling you, man. You just don't know when you spoke about like dodging the negativity, and we've been through that recently, and having this level of positivity starting out the year. With what you brought, man, it's greatly appreciated. Bro. It's greatly
Right
Yeah,
on.
man.
I'm
You
very
need to
glad.
hear too, man. Definitely.
Yeah, I'm
Dope.
very glad, and we'll keep that up.
Oh yeah, and you were
80,
welcome
Ozzy said he's
anytime.
following him now.
That's dope. You're welcome anytime to come on, man.
Yeah,
Anytime you
man.
want.
Yeah,
anytime
right
you
on.
want.
Yeah.
And you're also welcome to come on if you want to host and do some stuff. It's like, dude, we have an open door policy. Lazy Boys, Pit Bar. We really want. When you said you're doing the stuff to reach out to the kids and do things in the community, that's what we're trying to do in our own effect too. So,
Right
like,
on.
it's definitely
I
open.
would
It's an open
take you
forum.
guys up on that.
Open forum if you want to come on here. If you want to come on and like go through, which we've been meaning to get our other dude Dave Midnight that does a lot of customized figures. 88 does a lot of customized figures. We've been meaning to get those guys on, and we're going to do it this year. Get them on and do like some tutorial type.
Yeah,
things,
man.
stuff
Yeah,
like that.
that
So
would
you're
be
welcome
fun,
to come on and do a tutorial. Take over the show a build, what you're doing, how you're doing it, and stuff like that. This is open. It's open. So
I'll do a tutorial on what figure not to buy.
I knew he was gonna say it.
That would be a joke, because that's what we've been trying to do here, like locally, and that like I said, that's what I've been like doing at work, and like a lot of parents are kind of like, hey, like where do we go? Like I don't have a place yet here in town, but one of like the centers here are interested into sort of partnering up and see what we can do with
Nice.
that. So I'm excited about that. I'm not sure where it's gonna go, but at least someone's like recognizing it, starting to recognize it.
Oh,
That's awesome.
Because I don't believe in like I don't know how to say like competition, I guess, like, and that's like
Uh-huh.
one of the other things that I see with a lot of like toy groups is they try to like one up every other
They
group,
do. They do,
you
man.
know?
They do. And
And
it ain't about
I feel like people, well, everybody can have something that they can bring on the table that only they can do by
Yep.
the virtue of it's
Mhm.
because it's them.
Yep.
And I think that's what makes it like beautiful. Even if like 100 people's into Star Wars, there's gonna be like 100 different expressions of that, right?
Yes.
Yep.
And all of them are like equally valid no matter what
Yep.
level you're on.
Yep.
And that's
That's
kind of like
right.
what I
Damn.
think should be sort of be the new like norm, instead of like one up, because that's what I see. Like a lot of people quit the like in a lot of the toy groups that I've been in, they quit
Mhm.
because they felt discouraged by these like experts.
Oh man.
Mhm.
And
Nah.
it's such like a bummer because like dude, like you should be like geeking out with like these people, not
Mhm.
stepping down
Mhm.
on them just so you would feel that you're like good.
Oh man.
um,
Nah, that ain't cool. That's not cool. That's not
so no, thank you guys, because like I said, like I don't really have as much like a lot of people that I know that here in town at least, but I'm
Mhm.
starting to like connect with like other people in like random parts of the world,
Yes.
to really like just geek out with them,
Yep.
add value to whoever's like trying to start something, whether that's photography or miniature or whatever it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, just like do stuff I love with people who you don't need to explain yourself to.
There you
That's
go.
right.
Well,
There you
shoot,
go.
homie, I'm gonna have to hit you up when I go to Vegas. Because Vegas is only 3 hours out.
Dude,
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
Same
you
here.
go.
Yeah. Same
Let's
here,
do it,
man.
man. Definitely.
I'm on the West
Um,
Coast, so it's all good.
yeah. Yeah, I'll message you guys if there's like anything going on in whatever,
Okay.
because I'm trying to like see if I can like do cons like in other states as well.
Yes.
So keep me posted with whatever's up.
Okay.
Like I mean, like I follow all of you now, so I try to stay on top of like what's going on, despite life being busy. But
Right.
now I kind of like I feel like the my circle kind of like expanded like just with this conversation,
Oh,
and it feels good to kind of like 'cause like I said, like I don't have any like agenda like coming on here like and it feels good to just be yourself
yes.
and
Yes.
not
Mhm.
be
How it's supposed to be,
judged,
man.
right, and not be afraid of kind of like what other people are going to think. And
Yes.
the bigger the community we can create, spreading like you know what we know, right, what we love, I don't know, I think that's how I want to contribute to the world. Like it's probably not much as like solving world hunger or poverty or anything. But I think the by doing something so selfish, but then at the same time helping other people,
Right.
maybe get in touch with their like creative frustrations, and
That's right.
maybe teach like a
Mhm.
skill or something, and
Mhm.
just teach kids, or even like adults, right, to like
Mhm.
be themselves and like make friends and like uh sort of like bet on themselves and their art is what I really want to be about. So yeah.
No, that's what's up, man. It's we again greatly appreciate it, man. And I see why you and Blitz cross paths, man, because he says the exact same thing to us, man. This is synchronicity. It's awesome, man.
Yeah, there
Um,
you go. It's a good
and
word
and
to use, yeah. Right.
and we always have to have the fun time in here. Case in point, Toy Addict. If there's anything in the world I'm an expert in, it's making bank. So other people might be experts in their photography, but he's an expert in doing that, just so you know. So it's all good.
Hey, yeah.
But I don't know if we have it's a brand new year. I don't know if we have a rundown of what we got coming yet. I don't know, Blitz. It's on you. Whatever you want to close us out with. Do what you want.
I don't know how I could top this amazing conversation with you.
Right.
Right.
Usually I preach when we close it off, and All right, so let's see. Let me gather some thoughts real quick. First of all, for anybody in the chat, if you're not following Connexus, go give him a follow. Amazing individual, and
Hell yeah.
you heard him speak the truth. I preach a lot about a lot of the stuff that he actually touched upon. So it's amazing to meet somebody who shares a lot of the same insights when it comes to this hobby, because there are bad apples out there. I mean, but if you find that one positive person, it's worth to keep going. There was a time when I didn't want to do toy photography, and I was thinking of quitting, and Tuscan Traders was literally fucking on me, like, go get a toy and shoot it, Benny. Go get a toy and shoot it.
Get away with doing that.
Yeah, and if it wasn't for him, this right here wouldn't be what it is.
Wouldn't be there.
Right.
And that's a fact for everybody to see now, and for us behind the scenes, because these are gentlemen that I talk to on a daily basis, more than I talk to people in my own family.
That's right.
And Green knows Green is the same
100.
way. Like this is my family right here.
Yeah.
Amen.
And this is something I look forward to expanding in this new year with the first episode of Lazy Boys for 2023. And we'll be back on Wednesday for the Pig Bar.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. Like, I think we should do the new account thing again, especially,
Yeah, we got it.
after there's awesome conversations, start looking up for new accounts and giving them that shine that they deserve. Because there are a lot of toy accounts out there that start up their accounts and they put photos out there, and for whatever reason, you notice that they stop. And it's like, why would you stop?
Yeah.
There's accounts that I followed in the last week who have like 12 photos, new accounts, but they haven't posted since like October. And it's like, you wonder if that person gets discouraged for some reason. Somebody reached out to them, somebody critiqued their photo, whatever it was. But like, I think we should do the new account thing again, where we give them that moment to shine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll be looking into that in the background. Other than that, I just want to say Happy New Year to everybody. This was probably the best way to start off 2023. I knew the show was going to be a banger, but this was amazing. The conversations we had today.
Good one.
Yeah. This was I guess you could say this conversation like hit home, because a lot of us started just to start, from whether it be the pandemic or personal situations, and obviously it grew into a lot more things, because we're still here doing toy photography after almost 3-4 years. So I mean, I'm just happy to be doing what we do on a daily basis, shooting toys, collecting toys, talking toys, being on with you gentlemen on the Pig Bar and on Lazy Boys, having fun in the chat with my pendejo toy addict, especially. And it's funny because me and him have birthdays the same week. He's on the 17th and I'm on the 20th. So we're gonna go fuck up New Jersey, because we're gonna hop a fence. We're gonna hop a fence together.
Yeah, you need to hop that fence.
Hop that fence. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna hop a fence together. But Connexus, I just want to thank you for agreeing to come on with us and sharing your story, and just really just laying it down for us, because like I said, I knew the show was gonna be a banger, but this was just amazing. The words you spoke.
Thank you.
Gave me a better perspective going into the rest of 23
It did.
how I want to approach how we bring on people and how we want to make more people shine. Because at the end of the day, we do the shows not for us. We do the shows for everybody else.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's a collective effort.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, we don't want nothing out of this. This is why we do giveaways, because it's our way of paying forward. This is why we bring hosts on, because we want to give we want to give the guests the opportunity to tell their story because
right.
sometimes they're not heard in the real world.
Yeah.
This is
true.
that place where they don't have to worry about somebody saying something to them or whatever. Because if somebody says something fucking negative, I'm gonna judge them right off the bat.
That's right.
But it's the opportunity to express yourself because, like I said, not everybody's heard, but there are people that are willing to listen.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is that safe haven for the toy community. This is why, like, this year we want to bring on a whole bunch of new people that haven't been on with us, and we want to give them their time to shine and their time to express their story and have people hear it.
Yeah. Wow. And piggybacking on that, bringing on people who had nuggets to drop too. Like Pablo says, he's definitely down to jump back on again. So
Definitely,
you're not
bro.
wrong,
Definitely.
Yeah.
because you drop nuggets too. So
Yeah.
anybody, we want people to drop nuggets on here and get people inspired. Get people happy and inspired, man. And that's what tonight was.
Excuse me.
So I mean, dang, man. Connects has got
But
me
this
going back.
episode was
He got me reevaluating my toy stock. That's what's dope. He got me over here like,
Yeah, you know what it is? I mean,
I love that.
like I said, it's just nice to hear somebody's perspective on
Yeah.
the community
Yeah.
and having it be so positive, no matter any obstacles or any negativity that you may see,
Right.
whether it be directed to you personally or anybody else you see in the community, you just keep going.
Right.
And that's the mentality a lot of people should have, because you shouldn't let somebody judge your happiness.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Because this is what it is. It's happiness. Collecting toys, taking photos, building your dials. Like I said, I don't enjoy doing dials at all. But if I don't want to spend $500 on the dial, so I build them myself. But the whole point of it is like, just keep having fun. Keep doing what you do. Enjoy what you do. Take photos. Go broke pre-ordering. Just do it. This is what it's about, man.
It is.
It's about the smiles you bring to yourself, but also to everybody else around you. And 2023 is going to be more giveaways we're going to do, but it's just to pay forward and pay back to the community, for the community being as awesome as it is.
That's right.
There's going to be a lot more things coming our way. We got a lot more guests coming down. We have an event coming up. We're going to get more into that probably next week, right?
Yeah. We'll be ready. We'll get some
Yeah,
stuff.
we got some stuff coming down the pipeline like we always do. It's the beginning of the year. It's January. It's a new year, new toys.
We just getting started.
Yeah. It's gonna be a big year.
And
like
shout
I said,
out, Jaden shooting a shout out to Connexus. Like that's dope.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, man.
That's what's up.
Appreciate that.
Trust
That's
me,
what's up.
the more fun you have with what you do and the way he has his perspective, the followers will follow.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
That's positivity. Straight positivity, man.
I mean, everybody, I mean, and this is probably the last thing I'll touch before we end it, but it's like when you create an Instagram account and you're like, I'm going to try the toy photography thing. I'm going to say toy photography because this is what we do. When I try the toy photography thing, I'm going to go all out. I'm going to have likes. I'm going to have follows, and I'm going to have fun. But what people don't understand is that when you do something like that, that stuff starts off slow. When you stop paying attention to the likes and the follows and you just keep having fun with like what you're doing, that's when everything else comes, man.
Yep.
Because people start noticing, oh man, look at this person really had fun taking this shot. That's a crazy photo. Oh, that's a crazy diorama.
Yeah.
Like that's when everything starts coming.
Yep.
You just gotta have fun, man. The rest follows when you have fun.
Yep.
They're the same. Time flies when you're having fun.
There you go.
Yep.
It's it,
But look,
man.
I know Green is doing a giveaway for his 3,000 followers.
Oh yeah.
We'll have more information on that next week as well.
Okay, cool. That's what we
I'm
do.
about to close in on 4,000, so I want to do something as well to the community. And like I said, like those are just numbers. Just have fun, man.
Yeah, you better have
Yeah.
fun. Yeah. You ain't having fun. I don't know why you're doing this. I don't even know why. You could be spending your money on something else. Like, I mean, you know, if the toys ain't fun, I guess go to a strip club. Maybe that's more fun.
Yeah, go here in Vegas. There's a lot of it.
Yeah, go to Vegas.
But just everybody keep doing what you're doing. I look forward to seeing everybody's photos in 2023.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I look forward to seeing everybody's toy purchases and how broke you guys will be. Because I'm gonna be right there with
Oh,
y'all. To be
man.
honest, I'm gonna be right next to everybody.
Look,
Don't
I'm
show
trying
me
to-
no McFarlanes.
Hey,
Don't
look.
show me no McFarlanes.
I'm honing in on what Connexa said. I'm trying to figure out how to make my wallet healthy. So he said,
Let me tell you.
could be healthy with it.
Me and my wallet came to terms with not being healthy a long time ago.
You guys had a talk.
I'm
Yeah,
just
mine hit that last year. Yeah.
Oh man.
You know it's bad when your wallet talks back to you. What are you doing?
Right. It's like, what are you doing?
You need to eat this week.
Right. Stop
You got to reach for the card, and the wallet's like, no, stop it, stop it.
Yeah, I
Put it
saw this
down.
meme of like this your boxer shorts are like almost bacon, like looking at you as you buy that. And my wife was talking to me about it. It's like, you know, why won't you buy like new boxer shorts? And you would buy like all of these things.
That's why I said
Priorities, man.
that's why my wife said what she said. She was like,
Priorities.
Christmas it should be the one day where you get clothes.
Right.
Because the whole year you're buying yourself figures.
This is true. Oh man.
But listen,
Yeah.
I want to thank everybody in the chat for joining us.
Yes.
Thank you for all of last year,
Mhm.
and thank you for what's yet to come. Because
Yes.
we can't say thank you enough for everybody who's been with us since day one, whether it be the Pig Bar,
Yeah.
whether it be Lazy Boys, or just following us in general on our toy photography journey.
Yeah.
Thank you, Connexus, for joining us and
Yeah,
being an
thanks for having
amazing
me.
guest.
Yeah.
Amazing,
Yeah,
amazing
man.
guest. And to piggyback one more time off of what Thor said, whenever you want to come on, like you don't even gotta wait for us to reach out. Just let us know, hey,
Yeah.
I want to be on with you guys. It's an open door policy.
Thank
Like,
you.
Mhm.
Appreciate
and we mean that. Like you see how Pablo just reached out. He said he wants to be on with us. I'll probably hit him up at the end of the chat and see when
Right.
he wants to come on.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I
We'll work
love
from
his
there.
shots, by the way. Like I follow him, and I think he's one of like the guys that sort of I saw his like mythic legend shots. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be a mythic
Yeah.
legends guy. Not
Yeah,
big.
his
Hit it
shots are
right.
amazing, man.
Enabler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
man.
yeah,
But,
dope shots. Yeah.
Yeah.
But thank you guys.
But-
Appreciate it. You know.
Absolutely.
No problem, man. No problem. And
Sure,
once
sure.
again, Happy New Year to everybody.
Yes.
And let's all go broke together.
Yeah.
Fuck McFarlane. Because I have to say it.
I was waiting.
2023. We start with
For
that.
2023, that's how we starting.
We start with that.
And yeah, man, it's time to stop being lazy, man.
You're the
Heard
man.
'em.
Peace.
Hell yeah.
Take
Thank
care.
you guys.
Lee.
Love
Good night,
you, man.
everybody.
Y'all take care.
Thank you.